as noon's light returns to the forest and chases off the darkness set upon it by Barlum, a vivid reality rushes to meet you. Chasing after Nyx in a flurry of leaves and sunshine, you lose yourself for a moment, as if on the precipice of a deep dream. Colors you've never seen surprise your now overflowing senses, but somehow they feel familiar, like they've always been there, behind the bark of the trees and beneath the blue of the sky. A strange new veneer of prismatic vibrance captures every ounce of your attention, as the world around you falls under all the same spell of the Fae.
Hey, we're back. Nobody watches my intros except for me. It's okay.
We're back.
You read the intro to me, so I didn't finish the video because I already knew what it said.
It's okay. It's okay.
I watched
Assaulted.
Hey, you know I watched it today.
You should
Yep.
watch it. Yeah.
Your brother always watches it.
Yeah,
There was when I don't, I tell you. But it's
that's
rare.
true.
It is
That is
rare.
true. Yeah.
Huh?
You should watch it.
Well, now I don't want to.
Too many people hype this up.
So
we gotta watch it again. I'm so glad. What's
I need to know what happened.
He's a
so
pimp.
hard.
It's on your shirt. It went just straight above the Death Star. Do you see it? A little dark spot right near that.
that's
Mickey
That's
Dark
no
Star.
moon.
Also, that's not a Death Star or a Mickey Mouse head. We're not trying to get
dead.
copyright
Or
strike.
a
It's
moon.
neither of those.
Dead mouse.
Yeah.
It's a Kung Fu Panda.
It's a little
Just
above.
stay hunched over so it's not that.
This is not a Pikachu.
This is not Pikachu.
They don't give a shit. They're like, come on, bring it out.
Hello,
I hope so. Yes, please
Pikachu
sponsor me, Pikachu.
This is not Utah.
Don't come
So-
from Utah.
In true chaotic fashion.
Hey, I can make these people sponsor the show.
Yeah. I'm down. I'll put the logo anywhere.
Yeah.
You just tell me. In true chaotic fashion, the group has, for the first time, entered the Feywild. As the wind and the leaves subside, the sun piercing through the tree canopies is as present as ever. As the six of you all stand within a very similar looking wooded area, but much more vibrant. The leaves are all different colors, and it appears to be some variation of the season of fall.
Cheryl is immediately looking to his right and his left and trying to find someone. Sorry, Nyx, but who isn't Nyx?
Wouldn't be a chaos stream without that.
Don't let anybody ever tell you have too many dice.
I fucking don't.
No.
Sure.
No, don't
bad.
say what it is. I want to keep our podcast listeners guessing. What does that sound at the beginning of
raining.
every
They're
episode?
listening, they know that. Like, they've been 15th level fireballs before.
Just go ahead and count me as dead. I'm fine.
So
What are you doing?
he's looking. Cheryl's looking for someone that he recognizes that
Okay.
isn't Nyx.
Make a perception check for me real quick. Obviously, you're able to see people around you, but I want to see if you notice something else.
Nat 20.
Very perceptive.
That will do it.
As you look
can see
around,
that
Vocative.
Nyx is openly weeping.
as you look around in the extremely broad daylight, you notice 5 people that are familiar to you, and one that is mostly familiar to you, but a little different. Your little gnome friend. Would you like to tell him?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I have wings.
You're like a little pixie?
Little fairy wings.
Really?
cool.
And they're iridescent and they're like kind of
Why?
see-through, but they look kind of like this.
What's happening?
Hold it closer to the camera so that they can see.
Did you rip that off that pseudo dragon?
Fireball.
Go to the left.
What happened
You're like
to
right
you?
in the middle,
I
Morgan.
don't trust this.
I don't know
Too
what.
much.
Your left.
Your left. That's your right.
You got it. That's fine. That works too.
Also, yeah.
This is also
Like
fine,
that.
but also not your left.
I have to wait for the delay on here, so I'm like,
That's why I told you left.
So Taffy, I would like you to make a perception check.
on myself.
Oh, you don't know?
Yeah. When she doesn't, you just in the middle of the stream.
Yes.
That's a 22.
Okay. Yeah. As soon as Cheryl's like looking at you funny, you notice a little bit of like a glittery sparkle,
try to, like,
and you turn and you notice
flap
you've
'em.
got
Try to flap them.
Okay. You're as you flap them, you're able to hover a bit.
I'm gonna look at Cheryl and be like,
Cheryl has stopped looking at you.
I can fly now.
No, seriously, it's really impressive. But Cheryl has a goal. Cheryl has a goal to find someone, and that is like proving his suspicions. And so he's like kind of freaking out now. He's like, I'm looking for someone else that I recognize. So does he find someone else?
Yeah, I mean, you see the rest of your group, especially with
Whoever's the
natural
first
20.
person that he makes contact
I
with
have
that isn't these two.
I have kitty cat ears. I'm just kidding.
He's got a tail too.
You see Rin.
Okay.
That's the first person
I
you
look
see.
like Balafar.
Cheryl's so fucked up now. Cheryl's knees actually do bend backwards here.
All your dreams come
I'm just gonna wait to say shit whenever you have a
We try and fit things right here.
So Cheryl's gonna sending not okay. So now it's notable. Sending works across planes and things like that. So he's gonna sending to Rin, not to the being that he sees here. They could be the same person, but he doesn't know that. He's uncertain. Don't react
Yes.
when I ask a question. Instead, respond to this.
What the fuck?
Am I facing you? And how many people did we enter with? Love, Cheryl.
Hey.
Nice.
That better be the way you hit every one of them from now on.
I planned this out in the way. I was like, oh, I have 2 extra words left. I'm like, yeah, love Cheryl.
That should be the way you end this.
X's and
Ending
O's.
only has 23 words.
Captain 23. So you can respond to me, but like, you can respond to sending, but immediately after saying that, Cheryl would say, how many fingers am I holding up to you?
Out of character, like, who hurt you?
You said that we were going to be tricked here and don't trust the people we see. So Cheryl's like, I need someone who I know is the person that they are. So that's why he's like, oh, you know.
now I got
He's
wait.
like,
Oh my god.
He's
And
like,
of course, I rolled for it to see who you saw first, and of course it would be Rin. This is the person.
I
that
know.
you're
And then
fighting
like, but yeah, so he would say, how many fingers am I holding up? And he would hold up.
But you told him not to respond.
Well, not to respond to the,
Yeah.
don't react. To
I get what he's doing. It is very, very convoluted, but it works. Yeah, it makes
I
sense.
see 5 people other than me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll respond. We left with 5. Like we came in with 5 others, you and 5 people, and I'll say out loud 3.
That's good enough for Cheryl. Cheryl's gonna like try and be really close to Rin for the foreseeable future. So like, if you're asking wherever we are in the order, Rin, like he is where he can see Rin. So he'll be like right behind Rin, right next to Rin. Like he is.
Are you okay?
Rin
Are you okay?
Rin had a med bay scan. He's safe.
Yeah.
He's not sus at all. Let's stick together.
In Medbait, I saw him.
Cheryl's never. I mean,
or you just stand there.
also like some background. Like Cheryl
Trust Ren
Worked-
implicitly.
For Grixton.
Unfortunately.
Worked for Grixton, but like until really he met you guys, like he didn't travel a lot outside of places. He never
now
been
he's
to
in
another
the
plane
fucking
before,
Feywild.
and he's like,
Yeah.
This
His
is
friend
she's
got
flying
wet.
now, and he's like, I don't know.
She can fly, but I can't.
this is only your second extraplanar experience.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we went to Mammon's domain.
Yeah, well, something like it. Yeah.
Oh
Unintentionally.
yeah. Little Mammon pocket dimension.
In sending one of my
Little Mammon
my last
pocket
3 words
spaghetti, you
are,
know.
Are you okay?
Cheryl's gonna kind of nod like that, kind of like yeah.
And then say, love Cheryl.
Yeah, I'll I'll tag on love Ren.
Professionally, Ren.
Okay. I know we keep joking about having art made of certain scenes. This is the one we need.
Westler is supposed to be really epic, and Cheryl's just like, where are they?
Love Cheryl.
Love Cheryl.
To be clear, I am not asking for not safe for work Ren and Cheryl stuff.
I am.
Don't want that.
Oh,
I feel
I
like by
am.
saying that, you're asking for it.
I'm asking for it.
At this point,
I
if
feel
it
like.
happens,
This took a
I feel like
turn.
the fact that you specified
I'd be great with that. I'd frame it.
What?
If not safe for work, Rin and Cheryl together.
Don't-
I would frame it.
Yeah.
Above,
No, it's
put
definitely.
it above Sam's desk.
No, yeah, there's definitely
Like
like
some
a
yaoi
sexual
shit?
tension going on there.
Just a little bit. That's why Ren gets away with so much.
Nix would know.
Only if his knee's actually been back
man,
while
I'll
I accept
judge.
the artist
Yeah.
canon.
Something else bends backwards.
Oh my
Moving on. We're about to get canceled on the stream.
That just seems kind of inefficient.
Oh my god.
That's how we do it in the Feywild.
Cheryl's turning around. Cheryl's going back. He's like, I'll see you on
Portal.
It's closed. We closed it.
So, Cheryl, with your natural 20 on perception, sorry, I'm giving you a lot, but you rolled a natural 20. You do also see, after communicating with Ren and noticing Taffy's wings, there is more of a amber light coming from a certain direction in the forest that is distinctly not sunlight.
I mean, is there sunlight as well, or this is just like kind of instead of sunlight, there's this thing?
It looks more red.
I don't think that answered my question.
You don't know.
Fire.
I don't know. Well, I'm just saying, yeah. So this is what's lighting everything, basically. is
Well,
this thing.
the sunlight is what's lighting everything, but you do
So there is
notice
sunlight
some
and
oth-
this
yeah, exactly.
That was the
Sorry,
question.
I misunderstood.
Yeah.
is the and thing?
The sunlight is
Can we all see it?
giving off light. Oh, there is. Okay.
I would say that Cheryl's
Is it big enough?
the only one to notice, just because he got that natural 20.
Cheryl would like kind of bump Ren and point at it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
So
Dude, right there, I was like, this is fucking
Am I
Cheryl.
real?
I'm sorry, Cheryl's paranoid.
We're side characters.
Okay, so with my perception check, I noticed my wings. Do I know why I have them?
you do not know why you have them.
We are absolutely the quirky
Completely
sidekick
foreign to you.
characters
No
that-
idea.
that
Cool.
never get their own episode, but sometimes get like a full 5 minutes.
Nix. Nix is here with us, right?
Yeah.
Nix is on his knees in the leaves on the ground with his hands out, just kind of looking at everything.
You got backwards knees too?
I do.
He actually
I know.
actually
I
do
know.
have backwards
You
knees.
actually do.
do.
Those
No
ankles.
hesitation, just like, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, and
Why you
if any of y'all come around
Those
like
are ankles.
halfway, like he's crying. Like it's been a long time.
Wait for a second. Nix, do you have any idea what that is? And I'll point out the red.
No, but what time? What is the time of day? Same as where we just left.
Yeah, it's near midday. It's very bright here.
We need to move quickly.
Is there anything we should?
Is
I
the-
guess that answers
Quickly.
My question. I was gonna ask, is there anything we need to be worried about here?
What do we need to move quickly?
Them saying it out loud. Can I
You're-
see it now?
Yeah, yeah, no,
Yeah.
I know. I warned y'all before. I know I warned you before, but deals made here are binding. So
Does the light look like it's moving?
It is.
It's
It's
moving.
it's
It's like pulsating?
yeah. It's not growing nearer necessarily, but
fire.
it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's fire.
Something's on fire.
Something has to be on fire here.
I'm gonna.
It's like doing like
Nick-
this.
would this time of day move us in that direction?
Yeah.
I know.
So
I know,
first
I
you-
know. I know. Like midday would move us in the direction where I want to go, where I want to take them.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like on the way that way kind of thing?
Nix would actually know distinctly that your person that you're trying to reach is currently in the direction of dusk. Normally they would
So we
be.
gotta wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the other detail I forgot to tell you.
Gotcha,
Sorry
gotcha.
about that.
It's all good. Yeah.
I told you everything else.
Yeah.
So where the sort of amber light is coming from is not directly in that direction, but it's somewhat on the way. It's not in the opposite direction.
So should we wait to move, or should we just start moving now, and it'll kind of like swing us around as it changes?
Well, the time of day doesn't change here.
Okay.
Yeah, time of day is always the same. But you know that distance to a location doesn't matter. It matters the difference in the time of day. That's what dictates how long it takes to get there.
Got it.
But then the time of day never changes.
Exactly.
We step out, we wait, and we come back in.
I mean, let's start moving toward. I mean, we got to start moving that direction.
That's
right
fair.
now.
I mean, you're the only one of us who's been here, so I figure
Yeah.
follow your lead.
Cheryl's eyeing like Taffy,
Yeah.
like
You haven't asked next. Have you ever seen this? Maybe like pop up randomly?
What?
I've only seen that on Pixies. I didn't know you were a pixie. I knew you were small,
So
but
like maybe there's some things I don't know about my background.
I don't know, dude. I knew you were. I knew you were little, but not that little.
Yeah.
Yeah, pixies are like this. Like you're
should
taller than I am.
happened. Is she taller than you are?
If it's appropriate, I would start leading them in the appropriate direction. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, as you begin moving that direction, the amber light does grow a bit in intensity, and as it does, you notice every so often a flutter of what looks like butterfly wings, followed by a small trail of sparkles.
Do they look like her wings?
They're similar.
I think we just reached our sub goal. Jude, just resubscribe.
Hey! Thanks, Jude. This thing is still not working apparently.
No,
but
I think we made it.
Yeah, so that's 10 subs. We're going to release this magic item in Discord after the session.
Tell them the magic
Hell
item.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Spoons!
It is the Emperor's Wave Blade, as seen in episode 39 of
Yeah.
our campaign.
How to kill an emperor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Wavy blade.
Blow 'em up.
Yeah. I mean,
it's got some really cool abilities. It's pretty strong, but the art for it is super cool, so it deserves to be. So we'll release that PDF in the Discord. If you're not part of the Discord already,
Good job, X.
feel free to jump in there whenever you watch this episode. It'll still be in there. It's all free. So, yeah. Thanks, Jude. Everybody thank Jude for the
Thanks,
magic
Jude.
item.
Thank you, Megan.
Somebody please clip that.
Trying to do this.
Wavy Blade.
Yeah, look at it.
she as she
I
did
did
it, she
it,
started
I was
to
like-
tilt her hand. It's like she just like
It was like I was having a stroke.
I can't do it either. I don't know.
No, it's wavy.
There you go. No, you just had it.
You got to get it on the edge.
Phone is wavy.
I get really nervous and I start to just like shake my side. I'm like,
Shake is all locked up.
As Nyx, what you recognize are pixies zip back and forth. One of them pauses for a moment and moves towards you. So Nyx, you're back.
yeah.
On your way to fuck, what was the name of the place?
The court.
On your way to Mariovia.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a little crazy since you've gone.
How so?
Well, we're trying to help some of these trees. They're a little gray. You mind lending us a hand?
We're in kind of a rush, but yeah, I guess.
Okay, yeah, sure. So, and turns to the all 6 of you. Follow me this way.
Wait,
oh, we weren't supposed to say yes
Wait.
to anything.
Cheryl's like,
what are you gonna pay us in return?
Well, I can help get you through the rest of the forest.
That's what I was looking for.
Sure. Yeah, I know these woods really well.
can I inside check this thing?
Sure.
Dude, such good rolls. That's 30 unnatural.
Oh my god!
Good. Yeah. Thanks for clarifying.
You peer into the sink soul. That's very mean.
I meant to say that it's not a
Look,
natural 20.
you need to forget that dice tower more often. I'm just saying, like.
Yes.
Not only is this thing being honest, but it seems to have a natural like disdain for telling lies.
Okay. Cheryl is very much at ease now.
Look, guys, we're gonna have to do this, but it's gonna help us get where we need to go quicker. So.
I
Okay,
think
if
that
you
I
say
can
so.
go a little faster than before, and I start flying.
Don't go too far.
Okay.
So as you round a corner and the red light grows stronger, following the sparkles from this little pixie, you almost lose them for a moment in the red flames just beyond. You see trees that are nearly barren, set ablaze by various pixies casting like little scorching ray and fairy fire spells.
Scorching ray. What the? Oh, they're starting the fire.
Yeah.
What dicks?
We didn't start the fire.
As soon as they get there, the pixies turn around. They say, "Feel free to jump in, whatever. Just we need to bring these trees back."
What?
Back
With fire?
with fire?
Pixies are weird. They do weird things.
Why are you catching them on fire? Aren't they dying like that?
They need light.
Light?
Oh. So they're not setting a tree on fire. They're just creating a ball of light.
They need light or
Well, I mean, fire has light.
Yep.
No, I don't think
It
that's
also
very
has
good,
fire.
right?
They're not setting
somebody-
trees on
Have you all
fire.
done this before?
I can hold person.
Oh yeah, plenty of times. We're from near here.
Spell.
I'm confused
And it
with what's
fixes the
happening.
trees.
Yeah,
Of
of course.
You swear.
Look,
Well, this is kind of a new problem, but we're fixing it. And as you look, you see some of the trees are like
Dying?
you can see they have faces, and like a couple of them, like their expressions are sunken, and they're like.
I'm gonna
they
pour
lighting the
I'm gonna
trees
pour
on
some
fire?
of the water.
Yes.
I'm gonna pour some of the water onto one of the trees and see if the tree likes that better.
It doesn't.
What's wrong with
Okay.
the trees? Yeah.
They're very like lacking in color compared to everything else around here.
Yeah.
They appear to be blighted
Am I
somehow.
lacking in color now?
No,
I'm not faded a little.
you're not.
Faded.
Cheryl's gonna be like, are we trying
But-
to burn the trees or are we trying to stop it?
It's
So
different. It's
as
different.
you
help?
as you're pouring water on the fire, some of the fairies come and one of them like slaps your wrist. What are you doing? We've been working really hard on this.
And I'm just gonna like put it
You know they
into
eat
the
water, right?
faces like of the tree.
I mean, sure, but that's not what they need right now. Look at how dark they are. They need light.
I don't think this.
Are you gonna help or not?
They need daylight.
did the water respond? Did the tree respond to the water?
You put out some of the fire, but the fairies like just put it right back.
Look. When
But did the tree have a moment of relief?
It stopped making noise.
Stopped making noise.
The expression more or less remained the same, but it stopped like moaning.
You're okay. Everything's
Look here.
I
when
don't-
things,
Put 'em to sleep.
When things lose their color. When things.
yes, but it stopped moaning as soon as it was not on
but
fire
when things
anymore.
lose their color, they go to the dark place.
Can you put
The shadow place? Are we allowed
I
to say
mean,
the
a
shadow?
place of shadow.
Place of shadow. All right.
out there?
No, because I haven't prepared it since the last session because we haven't slept since.
I don't think these pixies
All
mean
I have is
any
fire.
light. They need to
I have-
be
I have
reborn.
sacred
They need to
flame
be
water.
purged in fire.
Cheryl's gonna cast Sacred Flame and see if that helps
Okay.
because it's radiant
place
light.
is-
etc.
You find a
I'm
tree
gonna-
that's like somewhat
Ooh,
grayed and
I'm gonna
not
do
on
that
fire
too.
already, and you cast Sacred Flame, and you hear it begin to moan.
Doesn't like that.
Probably not.
Does its appearance change at all?
Huh?
Does its
Taffy, talk
appearance
to the
change?
trees. Does it like that?
You notice that
Okay.
some of the trees that have been on fire for, like, since you got there, do have a bit more color to them.
Like red.
Yeah.
I don't like this, Alex. I don't like this one bit.
Can I talk to
Were
these
you just saying that
trees?
because it's funny, or like is it actually just red, like they're just on fire? Is that the color?
Look,
you
we
can
need
try.
we need to help these guys so they can help us.
We're trying to figure.
I know we're trying to figure out what they need so we can help them, right?
Not the trees, the pixies.
The pixies.
Make an insight check for me.
I thought we were just supposed to help the trees, though.
The pixies asked us for help.
But they're trying to help the trees.
The trees,
In a way.
oddly enough, the ones that have
It
been
is.
burning, they don't look charred, and they don't look.
Like, do they have because he asked, do they have color, and you said they do look a different color, but that was a joke. Do they actually? Are they actually more green, or are they just?
Yeah, that's what
They look healthier.
We're all
They're
gonna
not
be
as
coming for
gray.
Alex's throat by the end of
They
it.
are like a deeper shade of brown than the ones
made
that are
us
not
kill
a light.
Do you have fire?
Yeah,
Um,
a lot of
Does
it.
he have fire?
Taffy, did you say
Oh,
you're
yeah.
you're trying to
I'm
talk
just
to
gonna
one of
keep
the
on casting
trees?
Sacred Flame. It's a cantrip. I'm just gonna keep
Are
on
you
casting.
trying
as
to
much
talk
as
to
I
one of the
can.
gray ones, or
Yeah.
okay?
I want to
Yeah,
try
I
to
mean,
talk to it and ask
the most
what
I
it
can do.
wants.
Make a nature check.
I'm going to
have no spells
um,
of fire, so.
I only have spells
I'll
of fire on
lost
them.
2 sessions.
15.
Okay. With your 15, as you place a hand on the
sure I
tree
wanna do
and
this.
try and commune with it, ask it, what it would like. You hear almost in like a
Die,
parched
too.
voice in your head. Light, please.
Light. They want light. They want light.
I'm gonna do my radiant charge then, my radiant soul, whatever it's called.
We have a 4
Okay.
in the chat from
9
Jude.
Thanks,
points of
Jude.
radiant
Jude.
damage.
I'll just burning hands like a cone.
Okay.
Up at some trees.
All right.
All of my bad dice and my good dice
Uh,
are mixed together.
Is that a save? And then,
Yeah.
okay. So assume failed save, roll damage.
Okay.
Okay. I'll
Yeah, I'll light a torch and start.
11 fire.
Okay. As you hit several of the trees, you see, oddly enough, they begin to birth small bits of foliage in different colors, almost like you're lighting a firework. Is sort of the sensation that you have.
Wow. That's really cool.
excuse me. Would I know if lightning damage is like light?
I mean, it makes light.
Okay. Then I'm gonna shocking grasp one of the trees that's gray.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. But we're gonna say it's resisted.
I'm gonna
Do
light
I
my
notice?
torch
I want to
too,
keep an eye on
Alex.
her
I'll pull out a torch.
bracer
and-
when she does this.
Okay.
I'll pull out a torch and lift it.
Yeah,
up.
we both have torches and are trying to
Okay.
light the roots on fire.
Bring light to them.
As you
I'm still not convinced.
basically take that same hand that you were kind of like trying to commune with the tree with, and you pulsate lightning through it, you see the wood beneath your palm splinter and sort of cave outward. One of the pixies flies up. What are you doing? You look like you're from here. No, they need lights, not lightning.
I'm trying. I'll firebolt it instead.
Okay. As you do, you see the scar that you put into the tree almost healed over as you see the red energy course up the trunk of the tree, and you see little different colored flowers.
Yeah, I'm
and
figuring it
petals. Leaves. That's the thing, not petals, not flowers.
I mean, they're the same thing.
So
Yeah.
can I just...
These are just tree
We're not
petals.
in a rotation, right? I can just keep hitting it with burning hands. I was
Yeah,
gonna
so
continue
we'll
to
say
do
that you guys continue
me and
this
I are
for a
doing the
time.
torches.
You see that there are quite a few of these trees that need help. It takes a while, but you lose track of time because
It doesn't pass here.
the time of day doesn't really change. And when finally it appears that all the
What's
trees
next
that
doing?
needed it are alight, some of the first ones that were set ablaze whenever you got there are now healthy and happy. The flames almost entirely absorbed by their roots.
I started looking around. I'm like, you, come here.
Yeah, what you need, Sir Nix?
We're done. We finished your task.
Well, it wasn't me, but I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go get the other one.
Go get the
other
guy.
Grabs the other one.
The guy.
The other one comes back. It's like,
Alex sends the wrong.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
it wasn't me. That was my brother. Yeah.
But I'm not Fred, Mom.
Oh, thanks for the bits, Jude.
Jude, you're
Gave us
crushing it,
bits,
man.
But we have to take their eyes.
Take the pixie's eyes.
Oh my gosh!
These are mine. We can use spoons.
Just like
Oh
poppy
no.
seeds.
The utensil of spontaneous spooning. Bee has found another purpose.
You take their eyes.
So the other pixie comes up to you and it's like, I believe I have a bargain to fill. Right?
That's right.
Yeah, so if you go this direction, you're gonna want. I believe you're. And he begins to like describe to you like where you need to go to get to.
Yeah. I thought you said you were leading us.
Well, I said I could guide you. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yes,
Lead on,
you
guide
can
us.
guide us. All right, let's go.
Oh,
Come on.
well, sure. Yeah. I mean, that's not really a problem. There's plenty of us here. Plus, we have the help back in the village, so no problem. No. Yeah. Let me just. I'm gonna maybe tell somebody where I'm going. Hey, I'm going to help Sir Nix. I'll be right back. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
What are you, sir?
Let's go. What are you, sir of?
We have a question in the chat that I don't know how to answer.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Do bits help y'all get advantages as well as? Yes, bits do help. I always forget the amounts, but it should be somewhere on our page.
Every bit helps, man.
Every bit, every little bit helps.
Boo!
That was terrible. Also, hi Ray, how's it going?
Welcome.
I feel like I say this every single time Ray joins us, but I feel it's necessary to mention.
She's the reason that we're here.
Yeah, she got me started in D&D.
Oh, I gotta meet this.
Ray's pretty great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
200 bits, 1d4, 300 bits, 1d8, 400 bits advantage. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
All of
Yeah.
us cast members over here sitting over 80,000 bits.
No, we
And if
had
you redeem
channel
those
points.
bits, it doesn't
Channel points,
put it on screen,
I
but you
don't
can
know
do
what the
exclamation
things are.
point
That's it.
D4, exclamation
I just know
point
I did,
D8
yes.
to roll it in the
Yeah.
yeah.
We're not sitting on 80,000 bits.
No.
What are bits? Are bits
so-
the things you buy?
So
Yeah.
as we're following
That
this
would be
pixie,
money.
yeah, as we're
I
following
don't
this
understand
pixie,
Twitch.
It's okay, Bex. You just have to
I
play.
sent away. Like, there is a court here. There's actually two courts here.
The courts. You told
Yeah.
us about the courts.
There's two
Yes.
courts here.
The courts.
Just like y'all have hierarchies and kings and queens.
Yes, one court's bad, one court's good. That's what you.
They're kind
Yeah,
He said like
kinda.
one like
of kind of bad.
summer and winter.
Yeah.
Summer and winter.
Winter court and summer court.
Yeah. I think it's more like they suck for different reasons.
Yeah.
Being from the summer court, you would probably believe that the other one is bad.
I mean,
you definitely don't like them. Yeah.
I don't care for them. Doesn't mean we're like bad.
I mean, no, that makes sense. I don't like winter either.
I mean,
It's like instead of Gryffindor and Slytherin, it's like Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff. Like they're different and they have rivalry.
Actually, it's more like if Ravenclaw and Gryffindor were in a court and the other two were in a court. So it's like you got a good side, bad side
Why are you
to each
making
court.
Oh.
So
not bad.
Which side are you on?
True.
I serve a princess of the summer court, and she has knighted me, but yeah, in your terms, yeah, that's why
So
they
what
call
is
me
it
sir.
in your terms?
Ah,
A little different,
my hair was stuck in the mic.
but
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Wash
but
day.
look, don't make any mistake. Like when we get there, I might not be shown the best reception.
Whoa, Ray, thank you.
Thank
Holy
you.
smokes.
Advantage to Taffy and Sarnoran. She's-
Ooh,
Thank you.
that's good. Taffy always tries to die.
And I got wings now.
Alex, when she was
She's
doing
doing
her
way
magic,
more
did
trouble.
her bracer look any different?
No, it didn't. Looked about the same.
Dang.
Do I feel the presence of Mammon?
This is
like,
this
do
is
we
the
need-
help. This is the help
you
that
reaching
I was
out?
talking about that
This
we
is
need.
the help. Okay.
Okay, then.
For you, whenever you
No.
say that you might not be received well, are we talking like they want to put your head on a spike?
Is it like Jar Jar bad?
No, it's not that bad.
What did you
It's not that bad.
Well, I lost favor first off, and I did some things in the prime material that I probably shouldn't have did. So
The prime material?
yeah, that's
Where
where,
we're
you're
from.
from.
What'd you do though?
I don't know.
Again?
I don't know. I'm not gonna tell her if she
That's
don't know.
awesome.
Like,
Well, that's fine. I mean, that's fine. I'm just asking.
That's probably
Ding dong.
well, like
fuckers.
yeah, things. I did things.
I've done things.
Was it exclamation point puppies? Puppers?
Yeah, if anybody wants to
it's
type
still not right.
exclamation point puppers in the chat, you can get some
Yeah, it still
descriptions.
says we have 3 pups, but we do not.
Yeah, I need to update that.
That's
but
okay.
We have two.
You know, Pepper's,
Pepper's
here
here in
in
It's like
spirit.
a foster, yeah.
Pepper's here in spirit. We miss her every day.
Ray would appreciate that.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
miss her in spirit. Too
Um,
fast. I saw a picture of her yesterday. Made me very sad.
Sad puppy.
Sad.
Sorry, that was my notification that our door was open. I always forget to turn Do Not Disturb on. There, now you guys don't have to hear me getting text messages. So as you guys continue to follow this pixie who is zipping around and occasionally buzzing by your ear because you guys are moving a bit slower than this pixie would, it's almost like a mosquito every once in a while.
Cheryl's ear does that like thing that horses' tails do, just instinctively just like swats at it.
You do notice you've been traveling for quite a while. It feels like maybe even you've been traveling close to a full day. But the sun or the time of day has barely changed.
It's like being in Anchorage.
Yeah, it's maybe like mid-afternoon now as opposed to midday.
In the winter, though. So we had like 3 hours of daylight.
No, I was in summer. It was day all day.
Day all day.
Yeah, it sucked.
As you continue to move
Does it
forward,
feel like we're getting tired.
yeah.
Think we should think about resting soon.
Yeah, my wings are getting pretty tired.
Yeah, mine too. And have you ever seen someone just spontaneously grow wings?
Oh yeah, loads of times.
I think that's kind of a rite of passage in their culture.
How
Okay,
far?
well, these just popped out today.
What's the picture?
Congrats.
Thanks.
Hey, what's your name?
I don't know.
Let's make one.
Who do you think you are? Hey,
Who do you think you are? I am.
what's your name?
I showed Alex that. Fuck you, Tony! I showed Alex that video of the T-shirt. What was his name? What was the other one's name? Ezekiel.
Oh yeah.
Hey, guess what I did last night?
Vegan.
Don't you bring my mother
Vegan?
into this.
Vegan.
Vegan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vegan to vegan.
Do you like
Yeah.
jazz?
Are you vegan?
God damn you people. Always being one of my names.
Vegan might
I
be
love
heat.
yummy.
Vegan. How far are we away from the village? In the court?
Oh, it shouldn't take long.
I was like, that
You
doesn't
think we
look
should
like
stop
that.
or?
Yeah, I mean,
South?
This is the
probably. Yeah,
No.
like I said, I'm getting pretty tired, and you guys don't look so great
No,
yourselves.
From your house.
All right.
Y'all didn't have any clean forks, so I'm using whatever this is.
Dishwasher is clean if you need fork.
That
I don't know
is-
what the
Thanks
fuck
for
that
ratting us
is.
out, man.
yeah.
This is my fork.
Our
This is
cleaning
the-
lady comes tomorrow, guys.
I think you just grabbed a guard for a hair clipper.
That's what it looks like.
No, it's
Yeah, it cleans something.
something.
Eating with the number one.
Yeah.
Toilet, shut up.
That's it.
All right, let's
I'm trying to figure out
make
what
camp.
Came
Okay.
from your utensil drawer. That's why I know
Yeah.
it's safe.
That's why you think it's
I don't know
safe.
what that is.
Stop
Maybe
putting
it's like a
stuff.
little
Stop,
shredder.
dude. I gotta get organized, and then I can move all the stuff everywhere.
You see the pixie kind of
Not
like
even
pull out
Chelsea's.
one of those night masks and just like kind of plop it on, and slump against the near where the tree meets the ground.
I'll tell her the best jokes I know.
Please don't spill the sauce.
Tell who?
The pixie
Okay.
before she goes to sleep. Try and make her laugh.
Make a performance check.
Okay. I'm terrible at this.
You got this.
12.
Nice.
Okay. Let me see.
Better than bad.
That one's pretty good, but have you heard the one about? And then she tells you
Yeah,
one. You chuckle a bit, but definitely feels like, your light has diminished a bit in your time away, and though that does bring you some joy, it's not quite as much as it should have.
It's like I'm trying to tap back into the mirth that is of this place, and especially with the pixies and the jokes that they like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And while I was gone, did he tell me anything about the bad stuff he did?
No.
No.
Okay.
You
I'm
didn't
definitely
press.
not. Yeah.
He actually told you.
If you don't know,
Told everybody, but I don't
hey,
know.
if you don't know, I'm not telling you.
All right. Okay. That's what I make sure.
So as the pixie kind of like laughs into his sleep, like, and then
That's cute.
sleeping with a smile on. Yep.
Now let's kill him.
No. Oh. Did we establish watch?
I'll take second watch.
Just flings. What was that? Lettuce?
Crunchy water, dude.
What a chaotic.
This. You can tell this is the Feywild episode.
We would say that
really
isn't
wanna
always like this.
Did we establish watch?
Later, when next time
Okay, I'm
Sir
gonna take
throws a
watch.
fireball,
Okay.
she's gonna take her salt.
I know for a fact.
Cheryl would actually be okay with that right now.
Cheryl, what the hell?
Because he trusts Rin right now.
Why?
Because of the whole
I'll take
sending
second watch.
ask a
Best
question
friend.
conversation.
You
take first
only
watch.
sent a thing to him.
Buddy cop.
We'll take first watch.
He didn't know if he needed spells
Okay.
for other things.
Me
Are you
and
actually? Or are you just saying
me and
that?
Cheryl will
I,
take
yes,
first
I
watch.
had already said I'm taking first watch.
So it's you
Take
three.
first
I-
watch then.
Cool. Great.
Okay, if we're taking a
I
rest
said that
here,
as soon as I walked up.
I want to try to sit and
What?
identify
I was
my
taking
wings.
second watch.
Okay.
I want to take a
Anything I
watch
can
with
do?
Cheryl. Tell me-
Yeah, you can certainly try.
Do we need 3 watches? Do we usually do 3?
Yeah,
Make
we
it.
usually
Make
do.
an investigation check for me.
Yeah.
Or
I'm just
Arcana,
afraid
whichever
I
one.
was-
You can take second watch with Cheryl. We'll be fine.
Yeah, stay up with. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do investigation.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
22.
Okay, I don't
Okay.
think that they should be alone.
They aren't.
I'll
We're
answer in
here.
a second.
They said that they want to do watch together.
We'll do first watch.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they always do. And then they rob
And
somebody.
it never
and
works
you have to go
out.
save them.
Yeah, and then they,
I don't understand.
What's happening? I don't understand.
they rob
what's
an
happening
NPC
here.
that
I think
comes
you
back to
actually
be an
do
important
understand it. You just
NPC.
don't want it to happen.
Only because
of
they
course I
robbed
don't
the-
want it to happen.
At this
I don't
moment,
understand
at this
why you're
moment,
okay
Cheryl
with
would
it.
sending to you pretty much the same thing he said to Ren, and
Love-
then
love
hold up
Cheryl.
hold up 2 fingers and go, "How many fingers am I holding?"
Love Cheryl.
To recap, the question was basically, "How many people did we walk in with, and am I facing you?" Which you failed to answer. Kind of sketched Cheryl out a little bit, but he's like, "Yeah, whatever."
We walked in with 5 other people, right? And then you're holding up 2 fingers right now.
And yes, I'm facing
yeah, you're facing me.
Hey, you didn't help me.
And same thing to.
What? No love arson away?
What?
Yeah.
Well, this time he would also hold up
Yeah.
5
away.
fingers. Yeah.
Sincerely.
No, you
Don't hold up 5.
Sincerely, Arson Way.
Expressively, Austin Way. That's my sign off.
All I have to say is 5. And you're like, what?
Yeah, it does also end with "Love Cheryl."
Yeah.
I love you too.
Do you say that or do you say
I
that?
say it to you.
Cheryl blushes.
Oh
No,
my
he
God.
doesn't.
It's getting weird in the
No,
Feywild.
no.
Okay. So what? You did an investigation
Did.
on your
Me and
wings.
Cheryl taking first watch.
With a brief amount of tugging and pulling, you come to the realization that these are not like ethereal or astral projections of any kind. These are actual physical wings, and they are part of your body.
Tug them, they hurt. Like, ow.
I'm gonna try to like. Okay. Well.
Cheryl's gonna walk up and say, "Have you tried to take that off while you're here?"
You can try. Make a athletics check.
Get a bonus for having wings.
Wow.
You try and flap backwards as you wedge your arm in a tree.
Yeah.
You
that a
tug, and as
Oh, I
you
have
do,
advantage.
That's what you. Okay.
A lot
18.
better.
as you tug, your little wings like flap like vibrantly, and it kind of pulls you up a little bit, but it's not budging, and you plop back down on the ground.
Any chance I can get this off
know what?
Vex, I'm using my advantage on it.
I actually will instead go to sleep and wake up with you. That's fine.
Yeah,
You know what? Do
this
what
might
you're
be
gonna
this might be the first full night's sleep
That's fine.
Nick ever gets in his mind
100 years.
100 years.
Yeah.
So like I'm not
Here's
taking
what
I'm not
First-
taking
first,
the,
like, fully
me and this
restful
pixie
night.
are
Hey,
like
Nix.
spooning hardcore.
Do you want to cuddle with my cat?
Nick's in the big.
Throw them in the mix. Like I don't discriminate.
Throw them in the.
The Knicks mix.
It's like Chex Mix.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, it's like a trail mix.
Yeah.
Side note, did you
Another
guys
shirt idea,
see
Knicks
the
mix.
title
It's
for the
Knicks, a
last
pixie, and a
episode?
cat.
Yes.
The Knicks of Time.
Nix
All
of
sitting in
time.
a bowl together. Did you see that?
All curled
I
up
did.
with the magic
Wish we had
spoon.
an
Okay.
artist as like.
So I feel like it's been established a few times, but I'm pretty sure it's
We're watching.
First watch.
We're watching.
Second watch.
got it. Okay.
Second
We
watch,
sleepy.
So I need you two to roll perception checks for
Got
me.
it, dog. You know we're great at
I
this.
can't believe we're letting
Soda
them
on the
take
floor,
watch
dude.
again.
3.
Perception.
Yeah.
12.
Hang on, wait, I might have a plus.
Every time.
Hang on.
You don't.
I rolled a
You
3.
don't have a plus of that.
There's a +4 in the chat. You
That
never
would give
do.
me a 7. So
Yeah.
I would give him a higher one.
we'll be fine. What's the worst that happens?
Yeah.
Ooh,
die.
hedge druid
What do we have in the
15.
chat?
Whoa.
Woo,
Okay,
she
now there's an
have
advantage.
In
There's
the
a
chat.
15.
Yo, hedge druid.
Thanks, hedge druid.
Yeah.
So is that the dice roll? Then I add my modifier to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a 4 to add or an 18 to replace.
Yeah.
15.
Dude, I'm a huge fan of
Well, yeah.
hedge
15.
druid.
Well, it would actually. If I replace it, would actually be 18.
I'm kind of missing.
Okay.
Don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
probably
Oh, dude, big time.
And we have some bodyguard.
I'll replace mine.
And thin.
No.
Yeah.
He
Instead
won't.
of letting him do it.
He called
Too late. He already said it.
18. I call it dibs.
Mine.
As you look at your surroundings, I mean, it's still daylight, so it's easy enough to see. You recall noticing some mountains in the distance, but oddly enough, like as you've continued to walk, they've reappeared, disappeared, been over here, been over there, and you get a sense of misdirection. Like you feel like even though you've been walking in a straight line, you have not been traveling in one, at least by your understanding.
Dang, Cheryl.
I'm so mind fucked right now.
With that, you get a little bit more of a sense of like worry, just because you want like this foothold of reality to reassure yourself, and you are just not finding it.
I
Denied.
have a new brand
Yeah.
for
Cheryl has
It's
banishment
going
in
to
his
be,
back pocket right
Not
now.
crazy.
Yeah.
So, like,
Lexapro.
I'm not crazy.
That's the only thing really keeping him sane. Yeah, is that he can always banish himself back to
Did you hear
the
what
material
she said?
plane. What?
I said I have a new brand for Cheryl. It's gonna be Lexapro. Just a new constant state of worry.
Luxapro? Luxodon Pro? Yeah.
Lexapro.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Bro.
Are you feeling disoriented by the Feywild?
Yeah.
But it's Cheryl. He's got
Or-
the trunk. And, are you
Or
feeling-
circles in general.
lab
Oh,
coat?
circles.
Don't
Side
forget
effects-
circles.
Do
Side
circles
effects
make you angry?
Side effects include possession by Asmodeus
Backwards
and
knees.
banishment back to the prime material plane.
Being polymorphed into a puppy.
Backwards knees.
All your dearest friends leaving you.
Someone write that down.
Oh man.
Why did you... Everyone else is asleep.
Mhm.
Why did you think we weren't who we were?
I mean, Nick said not to trust anyone here, that things could be playing tricks on us, and I just wanted to make sure that in crossing we didn't get
We stayed
separated
stayed
somehow.
together. You didn't,
I've never been to a place like this before. I don't know how any of this works.
either. The hell's going on with Taffy?
But she has wings. I don't. I know the gems. I know the gems in her bracelet are from here, or of the same stuff, as best as I can understand it. So maybe that's somehow connected. I don't know much of other magic
Can you
besides.
reach your deity still?
I'll try in the morning. As he's like currently preparing his spells for the next day, and commune is one of them.
Does he
Well, I know Nick's
No,
mentioned.
that's what it looked like.
I know that
It's like cooking mama.
I know Nick's mentioned that he lost connection with whoever he was connected to.
Yeah, I mean, any questions I've asked Osiris of this place, I've gotten unclear or definitive, don't know kind of answers from him.
What is Osiris the?
I mean, like in reality, not what I made him.
Yeah,
But-
no,
but-
no,
but yeah,
I'm
yeah.
asking Cheryl.
Okay, yeah. He's the god of innocence and children, and basically, you know, that everything is pure and good at its base. Things can be corrupted, but to most people, he's the patron of child innocence.
The young. How did you get involved?
Yes.
I may not look it, but I am about 100 years old. Kind of stopped counting after a while. Lived on the streets a lot of my life. Yeah, from when I was a very young age, and I kind of happened into it. My teacher took me and a friend of mine in when no one else would, and so that was all by the guidance given to him from Osiris. And
Kind of gone that way so far, or since.
yeah, Osiris doesn't ask much, and my ideals align with his, and he helped me when no one else would, so.
We'll try to slow Jewish chick.
Fuck! I'm trying my best to make it blow me out of the water, dude. Fucking listening to Cheryl. You're cracking your salad in half. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Wait,
So serious.
Thank you.
wait. I think, like, out of character, Cheryl. Like, this guy sounds like he's your pimp or something. Like, this like Osiris is your pimp.
A little bit.
He took you out of the.
Daddy.
I mean, pretty much, but the only difference is like he doesn't really ask me to do much. Like
that's true.
yeah, he does like
Yeah.
because I like
Spread
I said,
the light.
Yeah,
Spread
like I
the
said,
innocence.
Cheryl,
Touch the
Cheryl's
children.
Yeah, Cheryl.
no.
God no.
Cheryl actually has a pretty sad backstory.
Yeah.
I know.
Cheryl's ideals kind of align with his, so he's just kind of no.
No,
Not quite,
I
no.
didn't have backwards.
That's exactly what Aladdin was.
No,
I'm not a street rat.
I'm an emperor.
The diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm Prince Ali.
I was just, I noticed we never really.
Were you ever religious in any way before?
Never eaten chips on string again.
Are you cool with us all hearing your backstory stuff?
Yeah, I mean, well, this also isn't all of it. Like Cheryl's being intentionally coy about a lot of things.
No.
Just don't look at her. Just don't look at her.
Can't get it together.
She can't look at me.
Oh, Lizzie's gonna get chipped.
Don't look at Sam. That's not gonna help.
Nothing helps. Look at me. I am the captain now. Look at me. Look at me.
Look at me.
No, honestly, before my shit, I didn't really. Because it seems silly, but I didn't really think of anything greater than us did anything or did any good or really bad in the world. I don't know.
I mean, you said you were married before. I mean, does Cheryl know that? I know you've said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she we were young. We were pirates, if you will. Robbed, stole, had fun.
Did you bring any life into the world?
No.
I mean, love in itself, though, is something special and good. It's not all bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Ren just kind of like.
Cheryl's gonna like not looking at Ren, kind of like looking out, and gonna say like, we may do what we consider to be individually bad actions, but if you feel this terribly about things, I believe that you're not bad. You are good. Those actions don't make you happy. They don't make you proud, it would seem. And you seem to miss the good things. So,
You know, it's just you don't do stuff you're proud of, and you know, you wonder what they would think of you if they were still here. I'm gonna take a walk, make sure no one's sneaking up on us. If you're okay with that, and he'll just go.
for what it's worth,
We're all
I think she would be
going
proud.
right now.
You're doing the best you can with what you've got, which is
Thanks.
more than a lot of people would do in your situation.
Yeah, he's just.
Ren's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Do
this
the right
fucking
around line
situation.
so
I'm
bad.
like, you're making me
It's
get in
such a
touch with my
serious
feelings.
moment.
Oh
I
god.
wanted to be like, just because you're a bad guy.
Yeah.
Does not mean you're a bad guy.
As you walk off a bit from the rest of the group, your eyes drift anywhere but directly ahead of you. They start at the ground as you kind of watch your footfalls, and once you see that, you know, the ground is mostly level and maybe that you need a different perspective, you kind of look up and stare into the sky. You see the tree canopies sort of wave in a breeze. And as they do, you actually see one limb drop, and there is a ripe fruit hanging from it.
Cheryl, what I said earlier about
Do
like, it's Cheryl's
not
still keeping an
awake.
eye on Ren. I said Cheryl's still kind of keeping an eye on Ren, especially after the conversation, like making sure he's not wandering too far away.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
yeah.
I would say you're able to see that this happens. You
Yeah.
see the limb kind of lower, and there's a ripe fruit attached to it.
What does it look like?
No, you
Candied
are.
apple.
Looks like an eggplant.
It is a It is a cucumber, and you have to swallow it whole.
Oh yeah, baby.
Some brackets with that.
It looks like it looks almost like a peach, but the top of it, it almost like the color gradient goes from like that deep peach color into almost a white at the top. It almost makes it look like a cupcake from a distance.
Could eat a peach all day.
Looks like a butt.
What is up with you?
I don't know.
You having some weird dreams over there.
I'll look at the tree. Is that for me? Does anything happen? I mean, I wasn't really expecting a.
You don't get a response.
Oh, yeah, I was like,
Do it. It's gonna give you. It's like it'd be like
Do it.
psychedelic.
Yeah, do
Well, the thing is,
Oh,
if,
it'd be like,
if it is for him, he doesn't
Do
want
it.
it. But if it's not for him, he wants it.
Yeah.
depends on how much I
Worse. Yeah, exactly.
I'll,
The
yeah,
branch is
I'll-
reaching out towards Cheryl, and you're like, fuck that.
Oh, I'll take that one. Yeah, I'll reach my hand out and try to grab it.
Okay. You're
new
able to pluck it, no problem.
What
And
does it
this
smell like?
tree's limb
Smells like
comes
your
back up.
character.
It smells like almost like saturated sweet, like you would imagine if you took like a cupcake and smelled the icing, like it smells kind of like that.
Sugary sweet.
that's
Yeah.
literally what I was texting you about yesterday.
So does it smell like Taffy's magic?
Alex,
Sort of.
funny.
Not quite.
Are you a pastry chef?
Does it look appetizing?
Maybe.
Yeah, it looks delicious.
I'll take a bite out of it.
Oh, my-
You take a bite, and indeed it is delicious. No constitution check necessary.
Yet.
No
Gotta
problem.
Give it at least an hour.
I don't know. I don't think I'm very high.
Alex actually planned this from the beginning. That's why he was so adamant on taking first watch
Okay.
and had him roll before the session.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
How'd you know?
Who told you?
I'll walk around, do a pass around the camp and come back, and
As you begin to walk away, you hear a voice from up in the tree.
Don't eat it, sniff.
Hey,
That'll be about tree fitty.
Perfect.
that's not for free, you know.
Yup.
As your gaze turns upwards towards that tree canopy, a short Eladrin pretty young, slides down. Not Aladdin, Aladrin.
What is that?
I knew it.
It's an elf that basically looks different depending
It's a
on, like, they have
short
different
Not Aladdin.
seasons.
Copyright.
Yeah.
It's Aladrin.
So this Aladrin is red in color. Has a full head of wild hair that almost goes into like sort of an orange shock. If I had to describe them in any way, I would say that this Aladrin is like fall personified. They actually slide down the trunk, lean up against it, and, like, I hope you got what we charged for that.
What do you charge for it?
Well, sun water. It's pretty valuable right now.
Why didn't you say anything when I asked if this was for me?
I didn't know you were talking to me. I thought you was talking to the tree.
Do I see this? Because Cheryl's like kind of like every now and again kind of glancing back, but like still kind of keeping an eye on other things.
Of course. Cheryl's about to walk
But
away.
yeah,
and
everybody's gonna
roads
get
are gonna get
ganked.
slit.
No, Cheryl's not walking away, but I'm just.
It's not your fault. The trees are kind of shy, but they don't have to respond, and you shouldn't take things without having permission.
I'm sorry. I did ask for permission.
Well, that's fine.
I thought it was granted.
That's also fine, but it wasn't.
It's fine, but it
That's not
wasn't.
how things work here.
Yeah.
Just for my knowledge, what would permission look like?
Well, the tree would say, yeah, that's fine.
Yes, the affirmative.
Yes.
So
Words.
does Cheryl see this happening? Yeah. Okay.
You see a young Aladrin who is a bit annoyed.
Yeah. Can I catch any of the conversation, or they're too far away?
I'd say you can hear most of it with those ears.
Those big old elephant ears. You alone?
If not, you can smell most of the conversation.
Yeah,
smell the words.
He
They
can
took
smell
the worst
everything.
thing.
Yeah, he smells everything that's happening.
Smells fishy around
Well,
here.
you have sun water? You have sun water
Smells
or
like
not?
he wants Rin to pay for that.
I don't think that I do.
Okay, well,
I can check with my friends over there and see
you're
if
gonna
they
need
have
some. I'll fine to give you a little time, but with the way things are, it's hard to make these trees bear fruit, and they don't.
any. So do you own this tree?
No, I don't.
So
I'm
why would
just
I owe
friends.
you sun water?
You don't owe me sun water. You owe him sun water. I'm just speaking for him.
So
friends.
Cheryl's gonna like walk over, like keeping an eye on the group. And I'm gonna say that, keeping an eye on the group still.
You can see us because I forgot to put up the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say,
Good.
Damn it.
Fitz probably wouldn't have did any good here.
I doubt it, yeah.
how
They
does
should have seen
one
us putting the fence up.
make or get sun water? Because our guide is sleeping, and we don't want to wake him up. We don't know how.
Well, if you have to ask, then you don't have any.
Well, he might, but we don't want to wake him up yet. I know, but yeah,
We were
Cheryl's
told
asking.
specifically
He
not to
says
wake
I'm
him up.
asleep. I do not.
We made
Yeah,
a
he
promise.
hasn't slept in many days.
I understand. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, but if we needed to make some, I mean, I might be able to. I don't know how.
Probably the easiest way to get it is in the city. Mariel Vey.
Come again?
Mariel Vey.
One more time.
Mariel Vey.
So, would Cheryl have heard of moon water before and assume that this might be similar?
That's
Like
where
it's
I was
water
going,
that's kind of been like absorbing sun power, or is it like weird fire that works as water?
Make
for them?
a nature check.
Is this guy asking me for fire?
Yeah, exactly. Like, do I just like shoot him with fire?
Fuego?
Oh, it's a nat 1, and I have no pluses, so it's just like
You have no idea.
yeah.
For a brief second, you were tempted to shoot him with fire, but you're like,
no shit. Yeah. Cheryl was gonna shoot him with fire, but he'd have been like, is this what you want? Like, at the most.
Do you do that?
Yeah, he would, like, cast Sacred Flame, like, a little ways off, not, like, on anything particular, and be like, is that what you're looking for?
Are you daft? Does that look like water to you?
Cheryl's gonna look at Ren and then turn around and walk away. He's like, I'm done helping you.
I tried.
He's like, you
buddy.
took that.
Yeah.
He's gonna go back to where he was sitting and
Look,
watch.
what you want is sun water. And you can get that in Marie Bay.
For what?
What do you mean, for what?
Well,
I don't know. I'm not the guy with the sun water.
fair enough. What'd you say your name was again?
Mario Sorry, is it Axe?
Yeah, exactly.
Is it Axe? I'd just like to know people's names, and so I can.
Like, my name's not important.
Yeah, what was the other name that we asked?
Write it down in a notebook.
I have no idea.
It was vegan.
remember.
It was vegan.
Vegan. The
Vegan,
our
vegan.
guide.
Yeah. Our pixie guy.
The V is silent.
Yeah. Yeah. Vegan.
It's all silent.
No. Just the N at the end.
Hello, I'm.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm sorry, how do you spell that?
Oh,
It spells
so
like Steven, but
spelled,
it's
it's
just.
spelled like it sounds.
Yeah. But all of it is.
Oh, I have a funny story about that, but I don't want to derail it too much. Tell us after.
What's the name?
Delias.
Delias?
Yeah.
Delias. Like the,
Yes. Grew up in Baton Rouge.
And again, it's not me. Oh, sun water too. It's my friend here.
And your friend is?
The tree.
He's asking the name, I think.
Trees don't usually have names.
So the only issue that I'm running into is I don't have as keen an eye for a tree as you might. How would I find our mutual friend to give him the sun water when I get it?
Well, it's this one.
Fair.
Remember
You can tell which one it is by the way that it is.
By the way that he looks.
What are you, tree blind?
Oh, ouch.
Yes. Actually. I can't see trees. I don't see trees.
You only see
Make a make a deception check.
I have an
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, I'm like, all right.
I actually do.
Yeah, I do too. And I was gonna say I ate a lot of carrots when I was a kid.
Is there anything else that
Yeah, I
he
know.
would take?
One eye's great. That was fun.
Mine's the same.
I don't know. Let me ask him.
Description when I-
He kind of walks up gingerly,
Shoot all the
knocks
carrots
on
out
it, and then presses his ear to the tree. No, it's sun water.
How much?
I thought you did say the trees did, like, talk.
How much sun water?
Mhm.
I mean, usually it only takes a couple drops. So,
Dude, that
couple
sun water
drops.
is going to be, like, expensive, though.
I'm waiting until I wake up to ask that question.
I can't even buy it with gold or something.
Yeah.
To pay with life.
Yeah.
Your firstborn.
Because I actually picked up Daylight and Dawn as my paired spell. So I was like, if I can make it, I can find some water and I can.
Do you know how long it would take to get to
Put it in a jar.
insert whatever city name you said?
Marie Bay?
Mhm.
Not too long. Pretty close. That's why I pointed you in that direction.
When he was pointing, did his hand move? Like he's like, it's over there. Like he's tracking something that's not really stationary.
No, he pointed in a
Okay.
particular direction.
It's over there. Oh. Keeps moving, sorry.
Oh, no, it's here. It's gone. You can't
And
find
it's
it.
Sorry.
Sold out.
Sorry,
Who's the
not
season
from
lineup?
here, so I just had a few questions.
Oh, I gathered.
Yeah. It's very good, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I've had a couple myself, but you know, it's been hard lately. Trees aren't bearing quite as much fruit, and that's
you
it's
know
part of
what's-
the reason why they want the sun water.
Do you know what's going on around here?
What a loaded question.
What specifically are you inquiring about?
We've noticed some things have less color than usual. Have you been noticing that?
Oh yeah.
Do you know what that's about?
Well, some things have less color than usual.
Do you have any more than that?
I know it's been tough on a lot of the folks, and The pixies have done the best they can, keeping the forest alive. But some parts have just fallen into disarray.
What was the name of the guy who we just met before we came in?
Beacon.
Bacon.
He's with you.
Before we came in.
The
Barlum.
Spooky dude.
Negan.
Barlum.
Also copyrighted.
Does the name Barlum mean anything to you?
Oh,
Where did we meet him?
We killed him before
Don't
we
say
came
that.
in.
Why?
Or we think we killed him, I guess.
just
Just
the
don't.
dude we fought when it was dark out.
don't.
And rainy.
Okay.
Do you want to give me a little bit more than that?
This thing you just said, I know you said you're not from here.
Mm-hmm.
Names can be powerful things.
What if it like?
That thing you said is a name,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a name of a thing that we don't like.
Why not? Are they well known here?
I make a persuasion check. See if you can get him to say more.
Ooh.
That's what I do.
It is.
Finally. You get to roll a persuasion check.
17.
Well, just so you know how bad it is,
Because he was blocking the entrance.
Barlum is he's from the Gray.
He said his name though, or did he?
Oh, yeah, he would
No,
have
you're
said
good.
it.
Yeah, no, you're good.
That guy. He's from the Gray, and
The Gray.
yeah, I mean he's a bit of a fairy tale. He's not.
So you don't think he's real?
Oh no, he's real. I'm just saying he's become a bit of a legend. It's he's been locked away.
Where is he locked away?
In the Gray. You'd say it's a place he calls home. You could say you could see that he's like growing uncomfortable the more like his thoughts are dwelling on it, and the sunlight that has been piercing through the tree canopy is slowly diminishing into a bit of cloud cover as he gets a bit nervous.
Do you think if I had some information about him, we could settle the debt?
I don't want any information about him, and I don't think my friend does either. That's something you might want to take to the courts, maybe. That's
So
not
don't say
for
it.
us little folk.
Don't say their name.
No.
At this time, Arson only goes, Barlum. And they're asleep.
Okay. Well, if I make it back this way, I'll make sure to get the sunwater.
Sunwater.
The sunwater back to
Yeah.
you. If we make it back this way.
No, you owe it. You need to make it back here to this tree, this one right here. Couple drops of sun water. Water for fruit is a pretty good exchange, I think. I don't know why you're so.
Well, the only issue
Against it.
we're looking for someone who's lost currently, and we think he might have something to do with that guy from earlier.
Look, you made it. You pulled that fruit yourself. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know, is that really a deal? You think so?
Rule of reciprocity is what it is.
A what?
That's Alex's way of saying yes.
Everything's a give and take. Everything's a give
Nothing
and
is
take.
free.
Got it.
If you were given a gift, you are expected to
Give a
get one
thank
in
you note.
return, and it has to be one of equal value based on.
The best
How bad
thank you
you
note
needed
you've
it.
ever
It's like
gotten.
Christmas all the time.
So it's like
Cheryl's completely checked
Yeah.
out.
It's like when you
That's
get,
what it is.
it's like when you get a good gift and you're like, "Fuck, I gotta give him a good. I gotta give
I
him
gotta
something."
figure this out now.
I gotta freaking
In-
send them the best thank you.
Oh, you
note
didn't know they were gonna get
In the
you
Feywild's mind, you were not necessarily hungry, but you were sad.
Yeah.
This fruit
No.
brought you joy.
Sam.
Joy is very valuable.
Sam gets it totally fine. Ren probably doesn't, and was also told not to make any deals, which is why he was like,
Damn
if we pass by this way, I'll get you that sunwater.
I'm very surprised you didn't try to be like, well, do you want the rest of this fruit or do you want some of this fruit? And then try to pawn it back off on this thing.
He didn't think of that.
Yeah. Also, you picked and ate the fruit, so you've already made.
Well, he took a bite, so it's like there's still a lot of it left. You know?
All right. Well, I'm sure I'll see you again. What was his name again?
Deidre or something?
Delius.
Elias. I legitimately forgot it.
It was really
I
funny
haven't
because
noticed.
Alex was like, "Damn it, do I have to
Like
look
you
for it
son-
again?"
Let me regenerate it and then dub over myself earlier.
Delius.
Delius.
Delius, it was nice to meet
Dallas.
Oh, that's right.
It's good to meet you too.
you. Sorry for frightening you with,
That's okay. Just be careful out there.
One last thing.
Uh huh.
What does saying their name do exactly here?
You could say it's calling them. Like I said, names are powerful things here.
So should we keep our own names separate?
Kill him in the third one.
No,
Who's the dude looking for? Can we just say his name a lot? Yeah.
exchanging
You don't want
names
to say
here is
her
not
name, that's
much of
just
a problem, but this particular entity is trying to get in,
another plan.
and if he's invited,
We're looking
might
for
just do that.
The person that's gonna help.
Got it. Okay. Well, thank you for the information. Thank you, friend, for the fruit. And
yeah, I'll let him know.
yeah,
Of course, he's right here. He hears you.
thank you.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Does that tree have a face?
I also love that the elves and the pixies almost have like a Jersey Shore accent.
Yeah.
Do you typically hang around here?
Yeah.
Do you typically hang around this tree?
Well, I'm around here. I've got lots of friends.
If I do come back, do you think I could call on you to help me find him again? I get turned around occasionally at home, and I figure
If I hear you.
here seems to get me turned around a little sooner.
I'm not sure I'll be here. But you can call my name back here, and I might answer.
Fair enough.
All right. See you later.
See ya.
He just sort of like hands in pockets, like walks into the
Yes.
the woods.
Go what?
Are you trying to get him into a yes?
No, I was just.
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to there's no way I can find this tree again. I have the worst anything for that. Like, there's literally no possible way.
100 gallons of
There's no
of
possible way
water.
I'm finding
Most
this
Because
tree.
one
mundane promise to
dropper.
keep, and you're like, I can't.
I
find
literally
this.
can't. There's no fucking way I'm gonna be able. Like,
Just
there's
leave
no
a
way.
marker or something.
So when you come back,
tie a ribbon
are
on
you-
the tree.
You're coming back to wherever we were sitting and watching, or are you still just like?
I need your help.
Oh God.
I did something.
I did something
It
bad.
happened again.
Yeah.
I need your help.
You're implicated.
The tree that I grabbed the fruit from.
Yeah, I gathered it all. You owe it sun water.
Apparently, I don't fucking know what that means.
We can ask Nix in the morning.
Can you remember it?
The tree.
So you want me to take on this responsibility?
Elephant's like a steel trap, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Well,
never
like a steel
forget.
trap.
Yeah, but you'll owe me
can
some
smell
sun
it.
water.
True.
Can you find
Cheryl kind
Oh,
of smiles.
That was so great.
It's a deal now. You have to do it.
Yeah, it's like, what will you give me for it?
Because Cheryl's just happy that he's not a part of this in any way, really. like this
I'll
is
give-
your problem.
I'll give you a bite of the fruit instead. How's that sound?
I'm good.
I don't know how much this fucking sun water is worth. And I don't know what actually agreeing to you saying that means here. Just accept the fruit as payment.
Cher would have tried to make it known that he was joking about you owing him sun water if he helps you.
I understand. Take this.
Too late.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That stuff is like.
It's your problem. I'll help you, but this is your problem.
You will help me in exchange for a bite of this.
No. Just out of the kindness of my heart.
Bite this fruit. Shove it in his mouth. Like,
Eat this! But you'll help me. Not for a drop of water.
I mean, of course, we can't have the Feywild coming after our group because you were hungry.
well, you see.
What had happened
That's
was.
not why they're going to be after us.
Also
Yeah,
true.
he's definitely gonna kill the princess. That's,
Yeah.
that's why.
I already have direction too.
Yeah. Doesn't surprise
I have
me. if
another
that's
thing
true.
to talk to you about.
I was like, let's go wake the other ones up.
Oh, by the way,
Tell somebody
I don't
else.
like this
someone.
anymore. I don't like
Is it
being alone
time for
with
their
you.
watch yet? Because I feel like they had a long...
Yeah, we
Have you heard of
You'd
our
be
Lord
like,
and Savior,
by the way,
broker?
I brought the explosives, so let's unpack
You
that.
stole my explosive.
No,
Who's-
I didn't. I gave them back to you.
No, you didn't.
You two are
put them in,
taking
like, a
second watch, correct?
dumpster.
I got rid of them.
The rest of
that
your
is true, I did
time
do that.
passes uneventfully. The clouds that gathered do eventually clear, but not before you actually hear whispers on the breeze.
You're hearing whispers.
What is it? I mean, can we make out any words?
In the breeze,
No.
you're hearing whispers right now.
Deep,
do they sound?
almost guttural whispers.
Like Sam snoring?
We apologize to all of our headphone users.
We're hearing this?
You and Cheryl, yeah.
Nothing's gonna happen.
What does it sound
Turn
like?
our watch.
Rush through.
I wash toes is what I heard.
Can you play that in reverse for me?
Man, it doesn't make any sense either way.
What sounds?
I just thought of
what
Golden Face
sounds-
just now whenever you just did that.
What sounds like whispers could almost be mistaken for the sound of like trees, limbs, like sort of creaking.
Cheryl,
In
upon
the
hearing
breeze.
this, would cast tongues on himself.
Okay.
I can understand any language. Okay, so it still sounds like that?
It's
Don't
not that it's
believe him
in a
now.
different. Well, I mean, it would technically be in a different language,
Silence?
but it's more that it is like so quiet that you can hear that something's being said, but you can't hear what it is.
Okay.
Wasted tongues.
What are these big ears good for? It was all the better to hear you with.
Earlier I had on
That's what the grandmother said.
big sweater thing.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
like too
So, the two of you do eventually.
Do you want some of the fruit though, actually?
No, Cheryl doesn't.
Tastes really good.
No.
Eat the whole thing. See what happens.
You've got a bit of a sugar high. It takes you a second to get to sleep, but you know.
It's also daylight
there.
outside, right?
Yeah, he's
Hey, you'll never have to worry about not being able to see.
Dude, that's why I was like, I'm fine with taking a watch because I can see.
So, Sarnoran and Arsinoe, as you begin your watch, I'll have you guys make perception checks.
It's weird here, yo.
18.
Okay.
No advantage needed.
Not very good. I don't know. I rolled a 2. It'll
Okay.
take me a minute to get to my stuff.
Probably 11.
I'll open your character sheet.
Legitimately.
Yeah,
Spend
I
a
think
key
so,
point. That's a 48.
I rolled a 2. That's a
Yeah.
17.
Sarnoran, you continue to hear those like sort of creaks and breezes rustling through the tree leaves, and they do certainly sound a bit like whispers. I'd imagine that the other two would have caught you up on basically, more or less what
Yeah, I was
happened.
gonna say Cheryl would have, at the bare minimum, at least been like, "Hey, don't like take anything from places or eat any fruit or."
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
And I'd
We
be like,
figured that.
he owes a
I was just
tree.
gonna
He
sit
owes a
here.
tree sun water now
Right?
for
We're just
taking
gonna
some
sit
fruit.
He already owes something.
We'll figure it out in the morning.
What is what? Sun what?
Water. Sun water.
Like when we're looking at
Sun
your
water.
Is that like
character
sun
sheet
tea?
over here, it's fucking broken.
Yeah. Monks are broken.
It's not that bad.
Plus 5 to initiative.
I'll send out the cat to just
space.
take a nice little
A
night
stack space,
stroll
yeah.
and
Okay.
report back if he sees anything.
All y'all motherfuckers.
not
are gonna
long
be
after
fighting
you
to be
do,
monks next campaign.
not long after the other two go to sleep, you actually see some movement along the ground. You call to mind what happened at the end of last session, actually, with creatures sort of like coming up from vines and assimilating into an evil being. And as the vines kind of slip towards Harry or Harold, Harry, that one's Harold. You instinctively are able to, either pull back or whatever you want to do.
I'll make him disappear.
Okay. He poofs away. You see the vines sort of like pull back a bit into some underbrush.
Okay.
It's so loud. She's so loud.
And they're not coming towards me at all or anything like that.
Not at the moment.
Okay. I will wait for any other movements or
Okay.
sounds. Very pensive.
Short amount of time passes. Hard to tell exactly how much because of the nature of this place.
Because of the way it is.
Yeah. But you eventually do see the vines moving along the grass again, this time moving towards your group. I assume you're still around all the people that are sleeping.
I'll just hold a firebolt in my hand and let it slowly rotate.
Okay. As it gets within range, you can fire on it or you can let it keep
I'll
going.
go next to it.
Okay. As soon as you step next to it, it sharply
No, I
turns towards you.
I will shoot next to it, like
Oh, shoot
as
next
a
to
warning
it.
shot.
Gotcha. I thought you said stand next to
Making
it.
a barrier.
Dance!
Yeah.
As you strike the ground next to it, you see it sort of like recoil a bit, but it doesn't stop entirely. It pulls back and continues forward.
Do you show this to me?
What is it again?
Can I like
Vines.
hit one of them?
Yeah, sure.
With
Make
my
make an
stick?
attack roll.
An attack roll. She gets a plus 25.
How big are the vines?
15 to hit.
15 does hit, just barely. The vines are about 3 inches in diameter, but there are enough of them that they can basically like assimilate. You've seen before. I'd say there are anywhere between 6-7 vines, sort of like curling together, almost forming a strand of rope.
Thanks for
Um,
giggling
6
at it,
points
so.
of damage.
6 points of damage. As you strike down upon it, you see it again sort of recoil, but it doesn't deter the vines. They continue onward, and because you're right next to it, they actually shoot towards you quite abruptly.
Okay. Can I
Gripping.
avoid them?
Make a acrobatics save. Or dexterity save, sorry.
Real good at that.
Oh, I know.
Not today, she's not.
It's 11.
Cool.
Okay.
I know.
As you leap backwards, this thing moves at surprising speed. It actually does grapple your leg and pull you prone. It's not quite dragging you across the ground yet, but you'd imagine that's might be what it's about to try and do.
So annoying. I think maybe something's trying
This
to
is the like
Yeah,
calmest.
yeah.
This is the calmest.
On the ground!
I need help here.
I'll cast telekinesis on her and lift her up and start to pull her back towards the group.
Okay.
All right. Well, now that kind of hurts. Being pulled in one direction. I feel like my hip needs a pop.
Actually, feel
Make make an Arcana
5,000
check
pounds
for me. I want to see if you can break the
So-
grapple.
Yeah, that's a 7.
Okay.
I thought you were good at that.
As you're pulling with the
rolled a
telekinesis, the grapple is the vine is holding strong around her leg and actually coiling further up it and gaining stronger purchase as it does.
Can I use my second attack on that thing?
Yeah, it's not combat, but I'm trying to let it play out this way.
free form.
If we actually enter combat, you guys would have no
Nah,
problem with this
doesn't
thing.
It doesn't hit. No, it's
Okay.
a 12.
Frantically, you start waving around trying to hit it, and
Yeah.
you can't quite reach, especially with
It's still perfect daylight, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Sergeant Orange telekinesis is holding you like almost straight, and you're like trying to hit it at your leg.
Let go!
Yeah, I'll While continuing to hold her, I'll just say I would consider stopping if I were you, unless you want to meet the end of a flame.
It doesn't stop.
All right, I'm gonna talk to it then too. Yeah, hi. Could you stop?
Hey, baby.
Could you put me?
Hi.
Could you let go of me?
No
Nope.
response.
Nope. All right, I'm gonna hit it again.
Okay.
I feel like Grafiki right now.
Make your attack roll.
Let's see. Ooh, a 28.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll your
I'm gonna
damage.
go ahead and sponsor the next episode, so
Yeah.
that
11
way we
points
can
of
give
damage.
away a couple
Yeah, Cajun Crate.
Hell yeah.
11 points of damage.
11
Well, if y'all
points of
haven't
damage.
checked out
Okay.
Cajun Crate, you definitely should.
As you strike down on the vine this time, you actually hit it against the ground enough that you seemingly like sort of cut off some of the circulation. It recoils enough and you hear a high-pitched whine like as it pulls back away.
Stop trying to attack me, and I won't hit you. Stop it.
You see it kind of writhe like a dead snake might, and it just stops as the color, what little color it has or had, fades into almost
steal my
entirely
color.
gray.
Entirely gray.
Mm-hmm.
Is that similar to what we saw in the trees the first time?
I light
Yeah.
it on fire.
I was about to ask. I'm gonna.
I burning hands it.
Yeah.
Okay. As you hit it with burning hands, you see what's left of this vine actually fall from gray into ash.
That didn't work.
Yeah. However,
I'm helping.
you should note that basically the
It's gone.
fact that it was completely devoid of color and it fell into ash, it actually has a bit of a brown color to it now, almost like a rich soil.
Oh, that's nice. Can I put a little bit of water on it now?
Sure.
Put 2 drops of water.
Make a nature check for me.
It's 2 drops wetter.
Sun water.
You owe me a fruit now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. As you pour a bit of water on it,
Moist.
a bundle of bright foliage extends outwards from it and grows almost instantly. It appears that the ground is now extremely fertile.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to it and be like, all right, just don't attack us next time. Sorry, I don't really know how to talk to you all. I'm more my mother.
Don't make any deals.
You or my mother,
But-
is that what you said?
Just don't attack us next time.
Who are you talking to?
The trees.
As
The
you're talking
trees.
down to these little bright plants that have popped up, you actually hear them crying. One of them calls out, like, "Mom,
Yes, hi, I'm your mother.
Nope. That was not the right response.
I'm your mother now.
You are
Yes, my
too
children.
easy.
Answer my call.
and some more water."
No.
It's begin to like
So
cry,
Nora's like, no.
like they're
Or Nora's like,
shrieking loudly, like piercing
They're like
your
those
ears.
annoying little things in Harry Potter.
The
Always
mandrakes.
come out the mandrakes.
I only have fire.
Are you giving it more water?
No.
Oh no.
I mean, you got to start the process, and then they got to fend for themselves. That's how
They have-
nature is. I mean, human parent totally different.
In the Feywild, they have to tempt adventurers with fruit, and then they have to repay that.
Just keeping his head down. All right, that was a nice adventure. I wonder where it was going to take us, though. Or take me.
I think you're the proud new parent of a bunch of flowers.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna walk back to our people.
Okay.
Not that
The rest
bad.
of your
You
watch
said yes, you made a deal.
passes relatively uneventfully. The whispers in the trees have
I was
stopped.
going to talk to you.
Notably, they stopped almost the moment those vines came out.
Do it anyway, man.
Yeah, before the watch ends, I'll say to her, and I'm noticeably not in my accent, by the way.
That's a big bomb to drop on us.
That is.
Casually.
I mean, I've been doing it all night, hoping someone would notice.
I was thinking that you were just being Will, and you just.
I wasn't. tell me more about where you're from. I mean, we're headed there eventually, right?
From Minata?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I wish I was
What do you miss about it?
Oh, there's this really, really cool. So I don't know what it's like here, but from what I heard earlier, water sounds pretty good. Because we live in the desert, there's also like a large. There's a lack of water, and so I couldn't think of what to
I
call
see
it.
why you didn't want to give him any more water.
There's a large
you
not
gotta
water
have like
place.
a little bit of water, and that's it. But I know, right?
The
It's just a water
ocean.
campaign
But not.
sponsored by Aquaphor.
Thanks, Jude. Good to see you, man. Get some rest.
We have like this massive well in one of the major palaces that is
Okay.
like blessed, and the like druids help like carry and create water there.
They create water there.
Yeah. But it's
Wow.
like also one of the places that will like hold the water best. Like everywhere else is not equipped because it's so warm. And so it's like this little oasis literally in the middle of a major city, and it's got all these plants just everywhere, vines all over the place because of all that water being there. It's kind of like humid in that space, but
Why not?
nowhere else.
Why not?
It's too warm.
For water?
Yeah, and other like there's other forms of plants, but they go very, very deep to get water, and other places don't do that. More shallow.
Huh.
But yeah, so I don't know. It's just this really
So
like
what's
beautiful
your journey
place.
about? Why are you here? Why leave if it's so wonderful?
I mean, I just kind of like had to leave and find yeah.
They made you leave?
No. I did because it was the right thing to do for my experience.
Okay.
Can I inside check Sarnor?
Sure.
He's asking so many more questions than usual.
Roll either a persuasion or deception. Don't tell us which it is. Just give us the number.
Right?
It's gonna tell us.
What do you ask? Like, what do
Oh
you?
yeah, I'm not gonna.
Because I need to know what I'm.
Yeah.
Inside check isn't a human connection.
Yes. I'm just surprised by how like inquisitive you're being right now.
Like if you're
Okay.
truly inquisitive, or if you're just like
Got it.
asking
Or
questions.
and also like if you're being yourself too, because of the lack of things.
It's either really low or
I don't know
really
what
high.
it is. Yeah, I looked down.
Yeah. You should.
Oh, it's gone. Okay.
I rolled a 1.
You rolled.
Perfect.
No, you get the impression that he's genuinely curious about your life.
Okay.
Yeah, would be a jerk.
I'm not Rebecca, so fuck off. So what happened to your accent?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
There was an accent before.
I speak with an accent?
Yeah, you've been speaking with an accent.
News to me.
News to you.
Yeah, I don't. Where I'm from, everybody talks like me. So, I mean, where you're from?
No, you lost your accent when you came to the Feywild. It does weird things to your brain. You got like the brain scramblies.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness.
And
Where
I
are you
got
from?
wangs.
Where are you from?
I would like your
Where am I
brain
from?
Where you
over
from?
easy.
Bithnica.
Bithnik. Okay, that's true. Yeah.
How do you know?
Because I know you. You've told me before.
Okay. No, it's fine. I just.
Alright. What's the name of our old companion, your friend?
Why you gotta bring up Valafar every time we go
Okay,
somewhere?
I gotta make sure. You used to have an accent.
I never noticed it. I'm sorry. I don't know what
I'm
to
not
tell you.
upset about the fact that you don't have the accent. I'm worried for you. What about your brain?
It feels fine. I think I'm still smart. Was I smart before? I
You're
don't
very
know.
smart.
I read a
You're a
lot, but I don't
doctor.
know if that makes you smart.
I think you're extremely smart.
Thank you. I think you're smart too.
Cool. Yeah. Anyway, so I mean, I kind of like have to be on this journey, but I guess I also could go back at any time.
Hey, there's also something else I wanted to say. And there's no reason that you should ever have to do this, or anyone in the group for that matter. But maybe we don't go so hard on Ren.
All right.
Because
do you
he's my
mean?
best friend.
No,
Because I'm in love with him.
I think he just... There's more there that we don't understand than what we do.
Was I being hard on him? Have I been hard on him? I don't really notice because that's what we're you're supposed
Well,
to hold people accountable.
As an observer,
All right.
I have seen attitudes shift, and rightfully so. We went through a lot just now.
He also blew someone up.
But I think it, and again, don't misunderstand me. I don't want this to be like I'm endorsing his behavior, because I'm not. I find what he felt he had to do reprehensible. But if we're gonna save him,
Yeah.
then I don't think we should just keep telling him what he already knows.
What have we been telling him?
In a way, the implication is that he's bad, and that I don't think I know we can't save him by telling him how bad he is all the time.
I would necessarily say that we've said he's bad rather than the decisions he makes aren't thought through.
I would disagree. I think Ren thinks about it more than any of us do. And that's what I'm trying to say is... Look, you don't have any reason to trust what I'm saying right now, but... I had a son.
I did know that.
Very much like him. Was always giving me trouble. Doing things that he shouldn't. And one day, my son was caught stealing. And as a father, I mean, no one really prepares you for this, right? So I didn't know what to do. I was freaking out. I spoke with his mother and had to take a long time to myself before I could look at him. Because in our family, that was like a big deal. You don't steal. You do the right thing. You're honest. You're good people. And it just broke my heart, you know, my little boy, this person that our children that we try to make so perfect was just regular like the rest of us. And I yelled at him. I didn't do the right thing. I told him how disappointed I was. And that he had let us down. And that was the last day I ever got to speak to him. Because what he stole was riddled with disease. And it was hours before he was on a bed. So I just think the only thing that we can do for Ren now is to be there for him and to try to prevent as much of this, whatever this is, as possible. But never to chastise him or turn away from him. Because you look up one day and they're gone. So, anyway, I don't know.
All right.
Sorry. I just feel deeply that he deserves as much of a chance as any of the rest of us to do whatever he's trying to do.
Just gonna reach out and open my hand to you if you want to.
I'll take it.
The sun's light feels every bit as
Got you in the field.
Poor Brett. We were just talking about Cedric Diggory earlier too.
the sun's light feels every bit as warm as it has the last several hours you've been in it. But it feels like you're more open to its warmth and feel more of it than you have in your entire rest sitting here.
There's one more thing, if I can just try.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also have.
I'm just trying to jump in and add a little bit of flavor. every once in a while. Yeah.
Would you mind sitting with me for a second? And just, I might need help. I don't know. I don't do this a lot. But you seem like a pretty spiritually, adept person.
I try.
Okay.
Do you think you need help with it?
I think it's one of those things where we'll know it when we see it if I need help.
All right.
And
Try to breathe through your stomach.
okay.
It's the best.
Okay. And I'm gonna try to use the gift.
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
Dude, I had completely forgotten about that.
Dude.
And
Me too.
before we get your results, do you want me to
Completely forgotten.
I have advantage on this roll.
do you want me to say in front of everybody?
Not great.
It's better.
What's that?
Do you want me to say whatever it is in front of everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah. The same thing as last time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 13.
13. As you close your eyes and try to bring into mind.
Can I help? Since he I'm just. This is. I know he already had advantage, but that was him saying, "You'll know if I need it."
Super.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah.
I would say the connotation
Roll
was
5
more
times.
along the lines of like if something goes wrong.
If something goes wrong,
not
pull him or
necessarily
something from
yeah.
it. Okay.
As you close your eyes and try to bring to mind the last happy memory you have with your son, you find that while there's a spark, that memory definitely begins. It's swallowed up almost instantly by just a thick blackness, and you can hear again echoed calls, cries for help. Your son in pain. That's all you're able to really get.
We're gonna find him. We're gonna find your way back to him.
I don't think Brett signed up for this.
Sorry, Brett.
Today.
I feel like I'm so close. One day.
The fact that you're making a connection is definitely not lost on you.
No.
Yeah.
As a man of science too, I'm thoroughly out of my depth.
Yeah.
And freaking out a little bit.
Well, it's
But not
kind of
in a
weird,
British
right?
way.
Because like when it comes to the gift, there's
It's on
like
vacation
I mean,
now.
I hate to say it like this, but it's kind of like the Force prequels, where like it is kind of science, but it's also kind of religion. It's like
Yeah.
a bit of both. It's,
Yeah.
it's weird, yeah.
It's new territory for me, so I'm
For
just
sure.
kinda
You
like-
have the midi-chlorians, but you also need to
Discipline, training.
I want to meditate too before we end our shift and wake other people up.
Okay.
I wanna,
Meditating on what specifically?
A while back, and this is because of that conversation and a couple more things, but a while back, I had meditated on, I want to say Osiris right now. I just forgot, on Oham. I was like,
Yeah,
oh my God,
yeah,
I forgot my person's name. Osiris.
Yes, another one for the cause. Osiris will be so happy.
Gosh.
Children's tears.
That's what sun water is.
S-O-N.
Oh, we figured it out.
That's fucked up, dude.
Sorry, that got derailed so bad.
Yep, that was good.
It rarely comes from you, though.
I know. I just had to do it.
I like your jacket.
Thank you. It's my Feywild jacket. Very colorful.
It's the most colorful thing he owns.
Yeah, I'll be taking it off as soon as you guys are out of here.
What?
It looks so good on
I
you.
don't like colors. I like black and
Feyly
gray.
good.
I know you're usually in like brown.
I am Barlum.
I am.
Anyway,
From the grave.
Okay, so I was focusing on Olham and like on him / his relationship with the broker, and
Yeah.
then there was
This
that.
guy?
Yeah, you. And like
Hey,
and
yo.
Olham had like gotten up from
This guy ready.
like this pool lake thing and was like, I'm gonna go attack something. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
If
That's
I
kind
recall,
of the thing
that was
I
the
wanna
first
focus
time that
on.
you'd seen in a vision,
Yes, in a vision.
Oham have like the blindfold and like yeah.
Yeah, it was super cool. Yeah, and then after that, we stomped away outside of the city. So that's kind of what I'm focusing on
Okay.
again. But like maybe not that exact scene, but more of like how
want
do
to
we
know
help?
more.
What do I do?
Yeah. Okay.
Wasn't enough.
Okay, make a religion check.
Religion. 11.
Didn't sing enough.
Yeah. Too much.
Yeah, sorry.
Thinking about that 11.
Yep.
What's an 11's worth of vision?
Yeah, exactly. And what specifically do I
It's
say?
blurry.
Super blurry.
Super blurry.
It's like one of those dreams where you recognize everyone, but you can't quite tell who they are.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm integrating
What an
the
insightful
alarm.
question that was. I just picture that the vision goes so poorly that she wakes up
Right,
and can't
shut up.
understand
He's
As
speech.
you-
thinking.
okay.
Let him.
I'm stalling for him.
No.
As you close your eyes, the warmth of the sun that you've been feeling this whole time
This is so
diminishes a bit. You feel a chill on your skin, like you haven't felt since your experience with the rending wind. And as your vision comes into focus, you see what you recognize as Oham with her blindfold and a staff pushing herself through the snow and wind, carrying someone on her back, and you wake up.
Oh, I can't make out the carrying someone.
Don't forget.
Carrying
Write it in your dream journal.
delete. I know.
different journal.
Very different, but still, that's where my mind went.
The Death Note.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys wanted to do on your?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
I wanted to eat another berry.
Okay. Make a Constitution save.
Like a peach?
The ones she brought in there with her.
Oh, the bad ones.
19.
Okay.
They're not bad to her.
Yeah. Again, like it's
oh,
tart.
multivitamins. They
Um,
suck.
but it, tastes like
a
medicine. Like
Flintstone vitamin.
maybe it's getting you like,
Dude, as
it's
a
like
kid,
coffee,
I liked
maybe,
those
you
Flintstone
know,
vitamins, though.
it's tart, but like you feel alert afterwards.
Yeah.
that's good
Flintstone.
stuff.
In reality, it's just
on
poison that you're
Yeah.
making it through. On that note, your long rest is ended. You may all hit the long rest button.
Yeah.
While you all do that, we're
Wow.
gonna jump. We're gonna jump quickly to our break. We shouldn't be gone for very long, but while we do that, I'm gonna open up the giveaway because I
Jumping
actually
quickly
almost
to
forgot
the
that we're
break.
doing
Oh, I
one.
forgot too.
Surprise!
Surprise, Shorty!
A reminder, this is U.S. only. Sorry for all of our non-U.S. peeps.
Yes, U.S.
Shipping is
Main 48 states.
expensive. So
Yeah.
expensive.
Main 48
Who
states.
wouldn't?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay.
We are gonna go ahead and I'm gonna reset this giveaway and.
Is it going to be sun water?
Yeah, you knew it.
Sun water,
I'm
baby.
opening the giveaway. The giveaway is for another lovely set of dice from our friends at Paladin Role Playing. These I've been waiting to give away because they are very Feywild themed. I can't see myself.
Say it
Am I
together.
holding it up?
Ooh.
There we go. They're like pink with a mix of white.
Thanks,
They
Bex.
almost look like they have like the white is like kind of gemstone-y.
Super cool.
Really, really pretty. So we'll be giving these away. Type sun water.
S-O-N.
S-O-N water.
Oh god.
That's part of the joke.
Oh my god.
We're gonna go. We'll be right back. We'll use our countdown that only goes down to 3 minutes and 50 seconds, and we'll see you then. All right, guys.
Hey, we're back. Our countdown will work one day.
Yeah, it started over. I think I explained at the beginning of the stream, but it only goes down to 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
Yeah, for now.
For now.
Yeah.
It'll go the rest of the way next time.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Don't forget, guys, our
When we
giveaway
get more
is
funding.
open. Yeah, when we get more funding. Our giveaway is open.
It goes a second
Exclamation
per-
Exclamation
Sunwater.
point Sunwater.
With an O?
SONWATER.
Son
I'm gonna cry again.
Sunwater. Yeah, we're gonna make Brett cry all night.
Why you had to spell it S-O-N?
No, Alex actually just doesn't know how to spell.
Quick, get a jar for his tears.
Yeah.
We gotta feed the tree.
Quick, grab him.
Feed the tree.
Get the water.
All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and close the giveaway in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
Wow, I wonder who it's going to be.
Who is it?
Ah, the suspense. The suspense is killing me. Let's do it. Full disclosure, on the break we saw that Hedgerow was the only one that entered, but I was like, you know
want
what?
you to
It's
win.
time for Hedgerow to win. I want her to win.
She's
So
here every
Hedgerow,
week. She shows up every
congratulations.
week.
She
I
gives us
cannot wait to
advantage
send
a
you these
lot.
dice. They come in a cool little baggie, and
Now I'm gonna throw a sticker in. Don't worry.
yeah.
Yeah, don't worry.
Thank you
Oh,
for
and she
coming and hang out.
resubscribed.
Oh my God.
Nice
Love a
to
hedge
us.
Hedge Druid, you're the best. Thank you so much for coming and hang out with
Hey,
us.
Hedge
We love just one.
A, the one and only.
A the hedge.
While I'm thinking about it, if any of the chat is looking for more D&D content to watch, Hedge Druid plays with role propelled game.
And I will be guest starring with them pretty soon.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Hey, it's for the kids.
She's jumping
For toys and
streams,
cats.
people.
That's awesome.
So y'all should head over. I think they play Mondays and Fridays. Please
Yeah.
correct
Mondays.
us. Mondays and Fridays.
Wednesdays
I
and
think.
Fridays.
Mondays and Fridays. I think that's the right days.
You know,
I
they
should
say
hop over
don't
there.
cross the streams, but
Yeah.
In
you
this
know,
case, you
Sure,
definitely
it's
do.
fair.
Oh my gosh.
When it
That is also how they win. In the
Crossing
end, so it's
streams
like
for the
it's pretty
kids.
powerful.
when it comes to Sunwater, always cross the stream.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
It is. It did get worse.
And we're canceled. All right. All right. Moving right back along. It is still broad daylight out. Everyone is awake and well rested. The pixie, who I would like to note, talks really fast, but does not necessarily have a Jersey accent. Just the Elasrin did. I may have messed that up a little bit, but yeah, he just talks really fast. That's all it is. Maybe I have a Jersey accent when I talk really fast.
I don't think you do.
That's that yet.
maybe
in
like,
New Orleans.
a New York suburb, like type
Yeah.
of like, you know, hey fella, how you doing over there? Like,
Hey, Nix, do you happen to know where to get sun water?
Okay.
how
It's
how
actually S-U-N though, right?
expensive? How expensive is Sunwater?
Make a history check. It's been a long time since you've been home.
Been a while.
Not good. That's a 5.
Oh no.
You do remember that you can indeed get sun water
Yeah.
from Marielve. You know that it is very exclusive and can only be obtained through special reservoirs, but you can't quite remember exactly how it comes to being.
Why are you asking that? What did you do?
Oopsies.
I walked out in the forest and grabbed a fruit, and then some dude popped out and said that I owed the tree some water.
Man, they just be like that sometimes, Ren.
But here's the good news. I told him if we came back, I'd give it to him. So I think we're good.
When you bring
Right?
friends from out of town to
So if we come back this
the first
way,
time.
we'll need to get some. But if we don't come back this way, we're good.
Yeah.
Right?
For what it's worth, he did not agree to that. He explicitly said, "You owe this
you
tree
owe-
some
No,
water."
You owe
I know
Joe,
that.
yeah,
I know
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Ren,
Yeah,
Ren's never been here.
I'm making sure
Yes, no,
Sam
no,
knows.
no.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Ren's
Nick's
never
just-
been here.
I was
Nick's
very
just
careful.
looking at you like, it don't work like that. Like,
If he had agreed to it, it would have, but he didn't. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I told him that because he said that I owed it, and so I just
Yeah.
told him if we come
Yeah.
back this way.
Yeah, if you owe things here, you owe things here
Yeah, but couldn't
In-
I just say that you owe me a life and that would
in
be it then?
perpetuity.
You
Why
know?
would you ever?
What?
Because I mean,
seems a
like
little steep.
I guess what I'm saying
Yeah,
is
if
like,
I
how
if,
come all
if,
of a sudden
if
it's just
I
like,
owe you my
boom, owing.
yeah, if I if I
Oh, he has the fruit.
Took
hey,
the fruit from the
yeah,
tree.
if
I
I
know,
owe you
I know,
my
but-
life here, then I have to give you something of equal value to my life.
Yes, but I'm curious of how did he know that he was going to owe?
Is that why you work for the princess?
Fruit, right? If the fruit was offered,
It's,
I thought it was a gift.
it's a way.
Yeah.
No, I started working for her not because I owed her, but because
I was just curious.
it's a way to get up
he's
in
having a
this
different
world.
conversation now.
Okay.
Understandable.
I'm just trying to. So is it possible to get this stuff?
Yeah, but you're gonna have to have something pretty good to give in exchange to get it.
Like what? The rest of the fruit.
Can I have to exchange
The rest
something
of the
else
fruit.
to get something else to give back to something?
It's
that
one of
you
those
got?
things of like what you got that is valuable to you.
My blade is.
It's like a barter system, and I don't think that would be
Have the
wise.
Yeah.
Have the trees not considered like a taproot? You know, like going deeper.
The blade is
for
pretty
water?
valuable.
The most
You asked for my
valuable
help.
blade on Earth.
I think that would
Well, I
cause
do
more
know the only
problems.
place you can get it is the village, so
So you're saying we have to?
I guess
We're
we'll
headed there
figure it
anyway,
out when we get
I
there.
have to do this now.
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
What if I don't?
Yeah, but okay.
You'll
what
kind
does
of be
yeah,
brought in
kind
front
mean?
of. No.
You know, because like because okay,
No, he
okay,
has
the
to
reason
do
why I
it.
asked
He
this-
has to
okay,
do it,
all right,
like-
all right, okay, that helps because yeah,
need to
kind of
get-
means
no.
yeah, but maybe not.
Well, you can try and get out of here back to the prime material without paying your debt, but then they'll send people for you.
Did that happen to you?
Huh?
Did that happen to you?
No.
Oh, okay.
His was the other way around.
Yeah.
I feel like I've got.
they sent me out.
He was the guy.
I was the guy they sent.
guy.
Yeah, exactly.
You remember your buddy Valafar?
It ain't like that. It's not like that.
He
Yeah.
owed somebody something.
Are we gonna kill him now?
You know that
The
staff?
summer court sends its
That was a
regards.
tree.
Sends its
You don't have. You don't have.
May the light never dim, motherfucker.
You remember the tree, right?
Yeah. The sun.
I remember the guy.
We're so funny.
I said the tree. I gotta give it to the tree. Fuck the dude.
Yeah, I mean
Dude
it's
doesn't
that
know
one.
anything.
Like waking up, I would remember that. Like it's that tree.
Was there anything distinctive about the tree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like it was that mad at you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, what
It
is
looked
the
like
shape?
you owed it money.
You can try and make note of the shape of the tree specifically if you'd like.
I would. I mean,
Yeah,
I would have
like
done
a
that
tree.
last night.
Nature check for me.
Sure.
Alex, what do those baby trees look like now?
They're not crying anymore.
16.
Good job.
They're a bit bigger.
Older.
Oh, I
Um,
thought they
They're
had died.
juvenile trees now. Now they just
Dried
yell
up
and
and
scream.
died.
you feel like as long as you can find your way back to this, like clearing more or less, you would be able to find that tree.
Demetrius was the guy's name.
No.
Dalius.
Demetrius.
Close enough.
Close enough to Delilah.
I think I might have made a deal last night too.
What?
If we're all being
Oh, yeah.
honest. Pretty sure I did.
Did y'all not understand anything I told
I
y'all
didn't
when
mean
we
to. It was a
get?
joke.
I didn't
I
make
get
any deals
one-
last night.
I get
I
one
also
good
didn't.
night's sleep and y'all all made a deal.
Nix,
A fruit
I've
popped out in
also
front of
made
me.
no deals.
A fruit popped out in front
Trees
of me.
asked for mom, and I said,
You
well, I
didn't
guess
have
I'm
to
your mom
take it.
now.
Well, I
Why did
asked
you
if
say
it was
that?
for me.
I was like,
No one
it's a
said
joke.
anything. So I
Because
assumed-
They
it's
don't
a
play
tree,
that.
they don't talk. They
thought they
feel.
would.
I think they're fine.
How would I
They
know?
sound
Did you
Yelling.
reach out with your feelings?
I don't know what that
He doesn't
means.
have those.
Did you reach out with your feelings?
I have no idea what that means.
Well, then you shouldn't have took the fruit.
Well, now I know. Tasted great though.
To be fair, where we're from, you could just kind of take fruit.
Yeah.
Do I have any feelings towards
Yeah,
those trees?
but when you take
I'm gonna
that
search
fruit,
my feelings
Like
now.
the
when you
little
take that
plants?
fruit, you
Yeah.
eat that fruit, you crack that
You
fruit
might
out,
have like
and it
an
grows
emotional
a new tree.
connection to them
He's gonna
slightly,
crap
but it's
here,
not
probably,
like
at some point.
not nearly on a level of like
It
parental.
don't work like that
Making
here.
sure that
I'm just
'cause what
explaining
if,
how it
like, you
works.
No one
take- you
crafts
gotta
here?
reach out your hand,
I'm
like,
explaining how
my
where
feelings.
you're from.
oh god,
I got you. Okay. Okay.
like let out a fart.
Everything here is a give and take,
Okay.
an equal value.
Hey, listen.
Everything where you're at is just take.
That is
As
true.
it should be.
Big fan of
And
that.
you-
not everything where we're
How do
from.
these people feel about theft?
A lot of things where we're from.
No, they
You'll
should
get
be that
murdered very quickly. Not in a good way.
There's
Is there a
to
good
be
way for
murdered.
that?
Murdered
Yeah,
for theft?
quick and easy is the good way. Long, painful, and terrible, and in public exposure is the bad way.
Public exposure. We're not from here.
I don't want them to see my cheeks.
We're not from here, so it doesn't matter if they see my bits.
Take a good look.
For your bits.
You all owe me.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna have to.
Penny.
I guess we're gonna have to get you some sun water.
And we have to get back here apparently
To
because
this specific tree.
Is there any way that I know to find like the specific tree? Can I take a piece of bark and
Can we
like
tie something on
or
it?
something like that?
Like
Yeah.
they do in the
I
normal
already
world?
We
said
know the
Look,
guy.
we
We know the guy
like
who.
a,
Tying a
This
ribbon.
time.
So I don't fucking talk. The tree didn't answer me. I asked
your
it.
Do you know how to reach out with your feelings?
You you hold the tree and you reach out with your feelings,
I
and the tree will tell you what
go
it
touch
wants.
the tree
Do
right
you know
now.
how to do that? Because it sounds preposterous.
I've done
I
it
have
before,
to
but
say, but can you ask this tree if we can?
But I didn't make a deal with the tree.
Do you want me to try it first?
I have a question.
Rin, go touch the tree.
I have a question, Nick.
Okay.
Hey, bitch,
There was a being here before
Fucking punches the tree.
who helped facilitate conversation that let us know that he
I'm gonna
owes it
touch
sun
the
water.
tree.
What did it look like?
Okay.
I would
Like
explain.
fall.
I would explain to you what it was.
Okay.
Look, the
If
fall
we could
collection of Pier
contact
1.
him
Delias.
and give him maybe a little bit of extra sun water,
Not
for doing
everybody
it.
in the Feywild knows each other.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, is that your
No,
cousin?
Do you know Delias? No.
So
Sorry, maybe
You're
you're
from
from Shreveport.
this might be a solution. So like if we find him, could we just pay him extra to deliver the sun water back to this tree for us? Because he seems to know the tree.
He may or may not be here.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it
I met
matters.
him. I have
he's not.
sending.
It kind of matters.
Okay.
We can communicate this to him.
Oh, we
As
can.
if you can get him back here.
We don't have to be here. We
How
could
hard
go
is it
get
to
the sun
remember
water
a
and then
tree?
be like, hey, can you?
No, we
come pick
definitely
this up?
have to get sun water now, or
Something by
you know, implications. We might all be murdered.
The directions are fucking funky here.
So when someone asks you a question, how do you respond here?
You don't answer
just
yes
go-
or no questions, or just say no every time.
Every time.
always say no.
Unless
touching
they're
the
tricking
tree.
you
Okay.
into saying
Would
With
you
your nature
say-
check of 16, you do actually feel like a connection. Not so much in words, but you feel like you
Your
understand
hand is touching the tree.
Soul bond.
what
with
the
this
tree.
It's like a
bonds.
one way. It's like a one way. Like the tree is like expecting something
Obtaining
from
an
you.
IP.
Yeah.
Don't tell your parents this. I'm not sure if you're looking that it feels great, but don't stop looking.
Rick and Morty reference.
I know.
It feels thirsty, but for light.
Thank you. I didn't know that.
like
Thirsty.
Ooh, thirsty, like a thirst trap.
Thirsty, but for light.
but for.
for
I'm
light?
gonna
like the same.
I'm gonna
as
pop.
yesterday.
Yes, but based on what he was told, it's not quite as easy as just setting
the
it
tree on
aflame. Yeah, you're not trying to bring this tree
Free.
just like back from being grayed out. You're trying to give it its fruit back, more or less.
I'm gonna pop my
For it to bear
flask,
fruit, it needs to
or my,
be really
my-
well taken care
My
of.
water skin, and I'm gonna pour some on it.
Not
And
the
I'm-
same.
I know, but in a like, for us taking a little bit longer to get the sun water.
You could reach out your feelings too.
The tree
I'm just gonna
appreciates
say
it.
that. That's all.
I think it liked it. I don't know.
I have to say,
No,
this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. As a doctor, I can't condone any of this behavior
I think it,
as
I
rational.
think it liked it. I don't.
Hey,
This
Nix,
is new.
Does something happen to people when they come into the Feywild or when they leave the
Like they grow
Feywild?
wings.
Yeah.
Because I mean, yeah, like
Well, no,
like, she's
that's
got
just on
wings.
you. Like,
Yeah, she's got wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Where'd
he
you get
also
wings?
doesn't have an accent anymore.
I don't know.
Why do you
Oh,
sound
he
like
doesn't.
I don't have an accent.
Why do you sound like that?
Okay,
Sound
okay.
like what?
Do
What
we
do you
have
mean?
an
He
accent
never
to
had
you
an accent.
normally?
He did have an accent.
I mean, you kind of do, but
He did.
But,
If you're
like-
gonna
Session, he
take
had
a
an
break
accent,
from
right?
work and go to a different place, what would you call it?
holiday.
Holiday.
He
Well,
still says it, but it sounds different.
So I know to yourself you didn't have an accent,
Same
but to us
thing,
you did.
but
Okay,
Now
different.
you don't.
Okay.
Did you not hear an accent?
I don't think I ever heard that accent.
Not much I can do with that, but okay.
Do we hear everyone else's accents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Does he look any like different than normal now that we're kind of
Do you look any
expecting more?
different than
No.
normal? No.
Will's just fucking
What
with
happened
us.
to you, man?
What I mean by that too is also like your demeanor, like not just like physical appearance.
He seems a little lighter,
Okay.
but not like in a way that would be like.
Like a little bit more chipper.
Gosh.
yeah, just like.
You disconnected from the heaviness of your prime imperial plane.
I mean,
Again.
every time I go to sleep.
I'll gently
The demons
nudge
come back.
the pixie to wake her up.
What do you want? So a little too long. I take it.
Good morning.
Why? I
Thanks.
wanna-
Pretty eventful day yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
How'd you all get along?
Terrible. This dude owes a tree sunwater now.
That tree
Ooh,
specifically.
well-
I'm gonna make a point to make sure he
That's a
knows.
tourist for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure he knows which tree it is too, like that tree specifically.
Okay.
Yeah. We may
He's like, I'm not going
ask.
with you.
Well, we may ask a favor of you to deliver it back here. Do you
I
think
really
you could
need to
do
get
that for
back
us?
after I help you. Actually,
I
I
know.
already kind of agreed to too much.
But
Yeah.
on your way back,
You did.
if we get the sun water, could you deliver it?
Well,
for us?
I might not come this way. It doesn't really work like that.
Damn.
Are you from? Oh,
Let's go.
I'm
What do you mean it doesn't work that
let's
way?
go.
I'm from more towards day, but
We have to carry this weight
yeah,
ourselves, guys.
you won't get it. You're not from here. It's okay.
Hey, I'm just curious. Before this, what was the last deal you made? Intentionally or unintentionally?
Well, I made a deal for a friend, someone I met actually in the material plane.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the deal?
The deal was that I would take him away from home.
Where did you meet this person?
Some village, edge of the woods.
You met them on the prime material?
Yeah.
Can you tell us their name?
I'd rather not. It's kind of private.
Hard deal.
Was that recently?
Yeah, not too long ago.
Have you ever been a plant parent before?
Can't say that I have.
Would you
no.
like to be?
No.
These flowers need a good home.
No, they look okay.
They look pretty happy where they're at. They're not crying,
Whatever.
They're not crying.
so
I didn't hear them the first time, so
They're fine.
I have no idea what's going on.
Do you feel all right?
Okay, lead on.
we should
aside
we should
from
get going.
The weird.
They don't get
whatever this is.
We don't know. I'm curious. Yeah,
what's
that's why I'm
what's
trying
that
to figure
thing they
it out.
say? We're burning daylight, right?
Yes.
That's how they say it.
Yeah.
Never really understood that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're,
so
yeah, we're gonna walk and talk.
kind of like continues on.
I'm gonna fly behind her.
Okay. With your wings, it's kind of a new sensation, but
Yeah.
you find you're able to maneuver quite well.
Does she also look smaller, or
No.
same size, just wings?
Same size, just wings.
Nix, what was the last deal you made?
I mean, that was like over 100 years ago for you.
The last deal I made was to lead the Feywild.
What was a deal you made? That's
Yeah.
cool.
That's
Did
how
you mean to agree to it?
Yeah, I meant to.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
It was a deal I made, and I left, and it was fucking terrible.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
You met us.
It always really sucks whenever you leave your home and you think that you should, and then you do, and then you're like, why did I do that?
And then you're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I haven't
It
been
does.
back home
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
hundreds
It
of
does.
years.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
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 As you continue to walk in the direction of dusk, the mountains that have kind of popped up on the peripheral every so often, as Cheryl had noticed, actually almost seem to roll into existence on either side of you. And you now are trekking through a very vibrant canyon full of vines and different colored flowers popping off of them. The light here is getting noticeably dimmer, but it's not nighttime. As a matter of fact, as you look upwards towards the sky, you can see some sliver of light hitting the side of the canyon as you move towards the end of it. You see light, but not how you're used to seeing it. It's almost broken apart into all of its different colors, striking the canyon wall at different angles, almost like little shards of glass dangling and sort of moving on the breeze as these specks of light just kind of hang on the canyon walls.
While we're walking,
Any souvenirs?
Cheryl, like how fast does the sun seem to set while we're walking, or like seem to get darker, or the light changes? Is it a sense that like
Make a nature check for me, because this is very foreign to you. in
yeah,
terms
I
of
mean,
how
well,
the
I guess
Feywild
Cheryl would
works.
want to. He would try to equate it as best he can to like real life. Like, does it seem like if we were to walk as long as we have been in real, or let's say real life, but back like where we're from? Well, I mean, it didn't roll, but it rolled in my hand. 13.
Okay. It seems like the amount of time that you're traveling is somewhat consistent with the amount of time it would take for that time of day to like naturally occur.
So like if back in the material plane, if we were walking same speed, whatever, it seems like it would be about the same.
It's not the same, but it's what's the word
Relative?
Similar.
relative? Is that what you said? Yeah, it's relative to.
So
God damn it.
also Cheryl will be kind of keeping an eye out for like, are we kind of winding, or are we just kind of like walking in a direction?
More or less a straight line.
Straight line. Okay. He's trying to figure out how, if he can figure out how to navigate this to maybe get back to the tree. Obviously, it would probably take him.
You said it was with
longer.
a 13 that you rolled?
Yeah. He's trying to understand travel in here as best he can.
I would
So
say
instead
that
of
you're
you-
able to discern that the directions have something to do with the time of day.
Yeah.
That's it.
Instead of you walking and you moving, it's like the plane is.
Yeah, well, yeah.
you're saying, so-
Me as Sam gets it. I'm trying to like make sure Cheryl gets it. So like, would he understand it almost like we're walking towards a hand on a clock, or you just walk with the mindset of where you want to go?
You are walking in a distinct direction.
Yeah,
You
okay.
you can understand that much. But what you're walking towards is not a direction, it's a time of day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outside of what Cheryl understands, Alex can tell you that it's more or less like if you were trying to get to a place that mirrored the material plane, that was like across Roria, across the map, but in the Feywild both were bathed in like eternal sunrise, they would be very close to each other. Would not take you long to get there. But in this case, you're traveling from midday to, near sunset.
Gotcha.
But
Would
it's
Cheryl?
always noon.
No, not anymore. Now that we've traveled, it's different.
The sun stays in one place.
Yeah. Would Cheryl understand? I mean, we're being guided, so there's
The
not a
light
lot
is
of
going
testing that
down
he's
as
been
we
able to do. But would he kind of understand that, like,
We're leaving the sun.
if he were able to walk and notice that the sun keeps on getting lower, he's like, okay, this is the wrong direction. Let me try going back the other way.
I guess there's a bit of trial
he might
and
kind of
error.
ask
Yeah.
Nix a little bit of these questions too.
You
or
can
even-
kind of logic and reason through it, but
Yeah.
there's a bit more to it than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess would he feel comfortable again talking to Nix, nature
Yeah.
check, whatever,
I'm sure.
with the like, I walk for like 10 minutes this way and be like, okay, that's not quite right.
Mm-hmm.
Let
More or
me
less.
go that way and walk for 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Would Nick's kind of be like, that would work for you? It would be really inefficient, or is he just
It would be extremely inefficient. You'd probably get lost that way.
okay? Gotcha.
Stop it.
Well, he's not doing it right now. He's just like theoretically.
Come on.
As you reach the end of this canyon and the sort of prismatic light that's shining outwards and bathing the canyon walls grows brighter and brighter, you see the mountain range that keeps appearing almost descend into the sea. And right where it meets this body of water is a large Eladrin city that is perched upon a mountain of crystalline structures. The sunlight that comes in and does hit those crystalline structures breaks apart the light into various strands of color, just like the rest of the Feywild, every bit as vibrant and extreme. So much so that these rainbows that form almost seem tangible. You can see where they start, where they end. And you can even, once you get a bit closer, see people walking across them like bridges to various structures.
Rainbow Road.
More or less. When you get close to the city proper, your pixie friend, I don't have his name pulled up. So this is Maria Vey. You can see. I gotta get going.
Okay.
Okay.
Fulfill your deal.
Yeah. Thank you. Good luck. Hope you find that sun water. Oh Lord. Hey, he's out.
Oh, bye. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Is this where court's being held?
Yes. You know that before you left, which coincidentally was not so long ago, a large party, a conference in Feywild, was being held here to discuss the appearance of these craters and earthquakes. And this would be where your patron is.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything that you guys want to do before?
We can inquire about sun water.
I didn't know.
We ain't doing
How was I-
shit.
How was I supposed to know
That's
that
on
would
him.
bring sun water?
I
don't know.
You had to know it wasn't money.
Well, no, I asked if this was for me. No one said anything, so I took it.
I would recommend we try and find sun water after
After what?
we meet with
It don't
the princess.
say.
I thought we were using the Feywild as a way to get to.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
her.
My old patron, Vera Nostra.
Have you not
It's
spoken to
gonna-
her?
I did once, right whenever y'all freed me. Wasn't a very good conversation.
Are you gonna try to speak to her again?
That's why we're here. We're asking for
Or
her
if we
help.
just struck a deal with
Oh,
her
she's who we're trying to get.
Yeah.
Get the water back there.
More than likely gonna
Yeah.
have to.
By the way, we
Maybe
need
she can
some
bring us some water, too.
Yeah. By the way.
We're more than likely gonna have to make a deal with her. I think is what he's saying.
I'm no stranger to deals.
Yeah.
Clearly.
That is obvious. Yeah.
Actually, all of them unintentional too. So
You fall ass backwards into the worst deals of life.
You straight up piece of candied right into this one.
I knew it was a bad idea, but I was like, I'm not gonna not take this fruit.
I know.
Hey, at least it wasn't a cookie this time.
I know Sam definitely would not have fallen for that one.
Yeah.
We ended up in the Feywild during Sam's campaign is because my character took a cookie.
Oh, you.
And it brought us right
Shouldn't
to the
have-
Feywild. And they were
Fucked
just
up.
like,
Touch a cookie.
damn it.
Yeah, fucked up. Yeah.
Fairy
exactly.
dragon.
Yeah.
The portal
Yeah.
was a pool or
Yeah.
a treasure chest, and it happened to be like 3 days after the full moon or something. You know, something
Yeah.
stupid like that.
And I took
And they
the
were
cookie.
like, yeah, just grab a cookie anytime. And she did, and then bloop was gone.
Bye.
And was like, what's
So
that?
then the rest of them were like, fuck.
Got me fucked
We need
up on
cookies,
cookies.
too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll start leading them towards the court. You know?
As you walk the streets, the rainbows,
The Rainbow Rose.
you find that your particular group that you're traveling with does definitely draw the eyesight of the passerby, the various colors of Eladrin, as well as some satyr. A couple of them actually stop and they're like, "Hey, good to see you!" And they give you like this complicated handshake that everybody's like, "I'm not trying that."
Begrudgingly because it's not fun for me anymore. Like I'm just like very like lowbrow and like.
Yeah. As you continue further in, there's
start a bar
a
fight.
large
I wanna
large
push someone.
almost cylindrical building in the center. And before you even reach its doors, you can hear the sounds of talking, clinking of glasses, music coming from inside.
They're guards.
My bubbles.
There are a couple of guards, yeah.
Yeah. As we walk up to these guards, like everybody like kind of falls in behind me, and I'm like, Sir Nick's Brandywine to see Princess Veranos.
Sure.
And
Right in.
I wish I had sending. I would
they're
tell you
all
not to
with
fucking
me.
Kill her.
I see.
I have wings now. Fucking try to catch.
Do they know how to have a good time? And one of them smiles a bit.
I think most of them want to have a good time
I
and
don't know.
probably will make bad decisions.
I would definitely like to punch someone if that's fun.
I would like to rage now.
Can you guys wait till we get inside, please?
Yeah.
I heard you say that. I just
You
wanted to
don't
make sure
yell
that
at
you
the
know
door
that.
guy at the club. You gotta punch somebody.
Okay.
And I hate to second guess a man of such stature, but I would like to ask your friends, have you prepared a gift should you find yourself in an audience with the queen?
Fucking great.
She is here tonight.
We did little to no
Let's see what I got in my bag.
I got shit.
I
in
have
here.
a gift for Her Majesty.
This should suffice.
For all of
Everybody else, be prepared with something important to yourself.
I merely wish to save you all the
Yeah.
trouble.
Yeah.
Dude, I got a dope ass koala eyeball. Hell yeah.
I don't think
I got a gift.
I don't know if that counts.
Yeah.
I'm totally gonna give that. That's just so cool. It's
Nix.
nasty too.
I pull you off to the side a little bit. I'm somewhat of a bad gift giver. What is she looking for?
Whatever's important to you.
My koala eyeball.
Okay.
We can
You would also know that in particular, fairly mundane things from the material plane sometimes are of interest.
Yeah. She likes snarflax and dingle hoppers.
Yeah, you know, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you get that reference.
I do too, but Cheryl's like,
Oh,
dude,
and
I forgot.
and
I
what do
don't
they
know
call
what
it?
that is.
Feet.
yeah.
For what?
Oh, that's right.
I forgot I had that.
The staff?
No, Google Translate.
Oh, yeah.
Did you look up snarflax?
No.
What did you Google Translate?
No, I have a
The
tome
Oh,
Yeah, the book.
that translates anything.
I thought you were
say
gonna
to
say
a
like you
fictional
Google
language.
translated like the name of the city. I was like,
Yeah.
oh well, I mean, it did like
Yeah,
translate
hey.
into Elvish, so cool. You now know what it means.
Don't fucking try to steal shit.
Crystal water.
Yeah.
Stop.
So as they are affirmed and your preparedness to enter the party, they both open the door and sort of like pleasantly like extend their hands and in synchronization say,
Yeah.
"Be merry."
Be merry. Yeah.
Cool. Is it open bar?
It's
Oh, yeah.
always open bar. Yeah.
The second the doors open, you are blasted with a cacophony of voices, laughs, crashes. You know, it would not surprise you to see.
Yeah. No, there's people
When they're
playing
at the
beer
Green
pong.
Dragon.
There's
Yeah,
like
basically.
there's like a shot luge going on. Like,
Yes.
yeah.
Nix.
Think about the craziest party you've ever
Why
been
did
to.
you
Multiply
ever leave?
times 5. Because she asked me to.
Oh, I get it.
And as you take in the sight, oddly enough, the structure itself reminds you a little bit of Inniset Tower.
This is weird.
Yeah.
Large windows, so that the residents can take in the perpetual view of crystalline rainbows shooting across the landscape, and a large circular staircase leading to multiple stories.
Does the town resemble?
I mean, when I met y'all.
This is a little awkward.
Does the town resemble the town as well?
It doesn't. No.
No, it's just the tower. It's,
Yeah.
Sarnoran heads straight for wherever they're pouring drinks.
Okay. As you walk up, there's quite a commotion.
I'm gonna go get in queue.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. There's quite a commotion. Like different people are pouring drinks, shouting out different concoctions that they desire. As soon as you open your mouth to say what you want, it's on the bar
It's
before
there.
you.
Wow, I didn't even know you could make that here.
What does this cost, Snakes? It's got to cost.
I haven't had one of these since I've been at home.
The cost is being covered by the princess in the court.
So then, is that why we owe the princess and the court a gift?
This.
You always owe the princess in the court a gift, no matter what.
Her
Okay,
gift
but
is
so
her
then-
presence.
So then, why is everything covered?
What?
Why is everything covered?
Only the
then?
drinks are covered and the food's covered.
Okay, only
Here.
the drinks and the food. That's
Here.
normally quite a bit. You understand?
Cheryl's also going to walk up there.
Again, another thing.
Don't look
Yeah.
at free
You
lunch in
would
the
you would
mouth.
know that
Don't look a free
the
lunch in the
exchange
mouth.
occurring here
I'm looking
Yeah.
at the
is
free
that
lunch.
they are bringing merriment, good
Right.
time,
Stop.
and they are
Exactly.
providing the
The fuel
Facility,
for the fire.
yeah.
Yeah, the fuel for the fire. Yeah, yeah. Better.
neither can exist without the other, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See
I'm
your
just gonna-
presence here and have a good time.
I'm just gonna
Don't be
walk
a
up
Have a good time.
and listen to people's conversations.
have a good
That's
time.
good for me. That's fun.
As long as you're married.
Cheryl's going to cheers
Be happy.
Sarnoran.
Yeah.
Oh!
I love it here.
Can I insight check that? Have a good time. Like, is this like if you don't have a good time, they're gonna kill you?
Yeah, you can do that. I guess it would be persuasion, probably.
I kill you, member.
I don't think
Cheryl's legitimately having a good time. He's not as paranoid anymore. He didn't make a deal. He's not
natural
in
one on
whatever
my
they're
part.
doing over there.
Yeah, I'm way over there.
Sarnoran feels like
You what?
I'm like a
they're distant
13.
relatives somehow.
What y'all did?
To have a good time. To have a good time is like go drink,
All right.
eat food, like have a good time.
They got pizza rolls.
I will take my drink. I have not taken a sip though. I'm gonna walk around and listen to conversations with a drink in my hand
Okay.
for a time, and then I will drink.
Oh,
in
you
the
are
court.
in the court.
So are a lot
to
of
catch you up, you have been told to have a good time.
Or else.
Yeah. Basically, the transaction occurring here, as Nick's kind of explained it to everyone, is the drinks and the food are free. In exchange, you must have a good time. You are bringing the good time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
But also, if you are in the presence of royalty, like
What have you done?
you're expected to give them a gift.
Because their gift is their presence.
How do we know?
Do they?
When you're in the presence of them.
Typically,
Yeah, but no, but
either something of extreme value to
How
you
will we
or
know
something
that?
that would interest them. Nick's made a note that oftentimes fairly mundane items from the material
Another
plane
Harry
can
Potter
be of
reference.
interest.
What is the purpose of a rubber duck?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
How big are fake creatures generally? Or at least the ones here in the court.
There are quite a few very small ones. I would say it trends like closer to small.
But there's some big ones.
But there are some big creatures.
Cheryl will be like,
elk-looking motherfucker.
anyone want to see what it's like up here? And like offer to like pick people up and like,
I'm gonna
oh, hey,
A little,
like, have a good time.
a little
Fly and
myconoid.
sit and eat in your hand.
Basically, like a couple of mushrooms are like,
Flying up.
yeah, we'd love that. And then they like, and it's like this weird, like sort of like fever dream. Like you can feel the peripheral of your
God.
vision getting like a
Life
bit
finna be a
blurry.
movie.
Yeah.
You're like, man, I only had one drink, but then you realize these mushrooms are like shaking out spores as you dance around.
Put him down. I'm gonna pat him on the head.
Alex! Is it just like the wormhole in Cheryl's Trolls whenever like everyone actually looks like a troll then?
accent's back.
I have never seen that movie, but yes.
That specific thing is so funny.
My God.
So, what was your perception check as you?
Oh, I didn't.
I may not have asked for one. Sorry.
Cheryl just sits down in the corner.
27.
Okay. Wow. With a 27,
She said so casually.
Oh, I was excited.
you can hear people talking quite loudly, and because you haven't had any of your drink yet, you are able to kind of keep your own voice low enough and listen well enough to people conversing around you.
You're standing alone.
I'm walking around going,
You look for one of the more well-dressed people in the room, and you happen upon a dark blue Eladrin who is conversing with a satyr, an older one who has glasses that hang just barely off the end of his nose. And as they discuss back and forth, you realize that while this conference was called due to the craters that were appearing, they're now talking about some other issues. Problems with parts of the Feywild turning gray.
Parts of the Feywild turning gray. All right.
It seems to be a pretty big concern for them. While they're still smiling and having a good time, you can tell that there is an undertone of serious nature.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Okay. All right.
Yeah. What's everybody else doing?
Taffy is living her best life.
All right.
Let me
You
know.
kind
when
of
it's
flying
my
around?
turn
Yeah.
To talk to Aranos.
I imagine I can carry at least Sarnorin.
I would have you make an athletics check for that,
He's
but
gonna
you
fly
can
around
try.
with Sarnorin. He's the only one that I would possibly be able to carry.
I am pretty small.
Low AC equals not heavy.
To them.
I'm very weak.
Ooh.
you wanna fly?
What is it? Athletics?
Yeah.
19.
Nice. Yeah, you kind of lift under his arms and you flap your new wings.
Come on, come with me, Sarnorin.
Okay.
You're spreading glitter across everybody,
Yeah,
and they
it
love
smells
it.
like cupcakes.
And they love it.
And they love it.
Eyes get big. He
Nyx,
just smiles.
I'll have you make a
God.
perception check to
I
see if
wish
you
I
can
could
spot.
pick you up. I so
Well,
would.
he just
Fair
asked me if
Astra.
I want to fly.
Okay.
I wish we had some of those drinks from that other place.
Cheryl's gonna grab like 3 drinks and then he's gonna fly and like deliver them to people.
That's a
I still can't
non
believe
nat
whenever
20.
when I
Okay.
did vlog
fly for an
that,
hour.
I gave you
As you trace Taffy flying above the crowd with Sarnorin, you do look at
Please
the
crash.
cascade of
Don't
stairs
do it.
leading higher and higher. And one of those sets of stairs actually leads to a balcony area with several tables. At one of the tables, you actually see Viranestra with an elbow up on the ledge. She
still
tosses
drinking.
her hair aside, and as she does, her mostly gossamer gown shimmers in the.
That means you can
That is
see
actually
everything.
part. That is actually part of the
Yeah.
description.
Yeah.
Mom will be very proud of
I
you.
know.
Oh no, man.
Her gossamer gown shimmers in the rays of sunlight that are shining through. It almost pushes out and exudes the same rainbow radiance that you've seen throughout the city. She catches eyes with you and gives you a wave like this.
Okay. I'm gonna like motion everybody. Come on.
Hey, wait. Before we
Come
go,
on.
how often do they reject the gifts?
Do they reject a kiss?
Gifts.
A gift.
I'm not gonna kiss her, I promise.
Well,
Well,
it all depends on the gift.
Depends. Let's see
Viranestra
what we
does
get.
not.
It all depends
You
on
do
the
not
gift.
kiss Viranestra. Viranestra kisses you.
but have they ever?
Ooh.
Have they ever?
Here's to hoping.
Would this
Yeah. Oh
No,
yeah.
no, I don't mean in a mean way. Have they ever just said like,
try
keep it?
try better or
or just
No, they
Do better.
I think they challenge a champion at the duel or
got
something.
it? Okay.
would this
Sorry,
be a good
yeah.
gift? And Cheryl's gonna.
I don't know what's good to you, Cheryl. Like,
Well, like I don't know. Like
I love this.
Does this look
I
good
don't know,
to you?
Cheryl. Damn. Shut up.
Cheryl, I told you what's important to you. I'll walk away. Like,
okay.
I love this so much. I don't know, Cheryl.
I don't know your life.
I'll with
I don't
them
know
kind of
you.
behind me. We'll go up to the table where she's sitting. Like, I'll bow and I'll say, "Your Majesty."
Nyx, darling, how was the material?
I'll just go up and be like, "It was interesting.
Interesting how.
The prime material is suffering from the same holes that we've experienced, and I've actually been away for a long time.
Have you secured allyship?
I turn around and look at everybody behind him.
I turn around.
For what it's
With
worth,
whom?
we've actually
I wouldn't say.
survived. I don't know, a few encounters with such experiences.
I'm
as well.
sorry, and you are? And Nix, you realize that none of them have bowed, none of them have offered.
No,
a
no,
gift.
no, no,
Cheryl,
no,
Cheryl?
no, no, no.
Yeah. They're like just jumping right in there.
I have bowed. I bowed.
Yeah, Cheryl would have totally.
Duchess.
Cheryl would have Cheryl would have been.
I know.
Cheryl
Well,
would
he
have
jumped in and started talking.
Cheryl would have done
so-
exactly what he was doing, like as he was doing it. So like, if he
I
hasn't
would-
bowed yet, Cheryl hasn't bowed yet. But
I
if he
would done
bowed,
if I
then
would have
Cheryl
done my
bowed.
special Binata bow. Nope.
Okay.
So, one that I do.
wh-
I bowed and
While I turn around and look and nobody's bowing, I'm gonna hurry up and run off with my bow
Already
and
fucking
then
bowed.
say, "Your Majesty, here's my gift. Thank you for your counsel."
I did follow
Of-
his lead.
Of course. I'm both pleased and displeased to see that you are returning this boat to me.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. I
Cheryl's waiting patiently behind
Brutal.
with
I have much
items the brakes, I guess.
Please and just.
I have much information. While the prime material plane is experiencing the same holes in terms of everything that we're experiencing, on a much larger scale, I too fell into one of these and was lost for a good while.
I only broke contact with you for perhaps a week material plane time.
Yeah, where I was, it was years, decades.
Incredible.
I don't know if this helps. This is some of the information you sent me to give, but I believe I was in the elemental plane of Earth.
Startling to think that the Earth might move in such ways and pull you there, but I suppose that makes sense. Were you able to learn anything else? You would be one of the first I've talked to that have been inside of this calamity and made it home.
I was not alone, and it's what I must ask a favor of you.
What favor would you have of me?
I need to return.
To the elemental plane of Earth. But you've
Yes.
only just returned.
I understand, but it is not only of importance to me, it is important to my council as well.
I see. And what all have your council brought here to the Feywild?
I do the herd.
Yeah, Cheryl's gonna walk up and he's gonna pull something out of his pocket that none of y'all have seen before, and he's gonna like kind of try not to let y'all see it either.
This is crack pipe.
And I
Gets me
I
through
texted
every
you what
day.
this is, and just so I didn't have to say it. And he's gonna hand this over to her.
How big is it?
It's
Enough
about
to be
the
concealed by
same.
your hands?
It's about the same size as his holy symbol around his neck.
Can I see what
So
it
it's
is?
probably if he were to just kind of hold, like you might be able to catch a glimpse of it, but not like super detailed.
Does it make a
because it's-
sound? Is it clinking? It's not metal.
Do it look heavy?
If you caught
Is it
it,
bigger than
you
a
could
bread
tell that it's
box?
made of like wood or some kind of
I totally am
malleable
trying to
material.
perceive it.
Make a perception check.
Should
Since you were the
I
first that
sleight of
asked.
hand?
Yeah.
24, baby. Beat it.
He did not.
Sorry, that's a 2. 4. 2.
Maybe I see it.
Yeah.
He almost drops it, but as he grabs it and pulls it back into his palm and hands it over to Viranestra,
Cheryl.
what you saw looked like
It would
Nothing-
It would
noth-
look. It would look like the holy symbol. I've kind of.
I was about to say it's
Thought about it,
nothing
yeah.
like functionally it looks
cool.
it looks like a
don't
symbol
say
or a
that loud because you
keepsake.
didn't want
Yeah.
them to
Yeah.
hear either. You could text me.
No, that yeah. Well, I mean that's
Just
yeah.
text. Just text.
As
just
Viranestra
wanted
pulls
to
it from
proceed
your
as
hand,
Cheryl's
she clasps
Cheryl's
it
kind of
for a
like
moment.
heavy to let go of it too. He's yeah.
Thank you very much. What a wonderful gift. She nearly tears up before slipping it into her purse.
Cheryl's not making eye contact with anybody as he kind of like turns around and walks.
It's my
away
turn
from
now,
her.
or is it? I give a low bow,
I
almost like I've been here before, and I pull off a signet ring that I'm wearing, and I say, "I hear you want gifts of importance to us. This ring was the ring that they gave me when I graduated from the academy. And it's all I have left from my time before. You can have it."
Thank you very much. I can see that my presence is worth a great deal to you, and I am flattered. She turns to you.
I'm gonna walk up and bow, and my Binata bow, and give her from the little pouch thing that I have with all the maps and everything. I give her a picture that is like sketched out of the place that I was describing to him, and on the back of it, it has in my native language the story that my mother read to me, like written out.
I can tell that you hold these memories deep in your heart. Things like this are a treasure among the Fae. Thank you.
Let me know if you'd ever like for me to read that to you. I know it by heart as well.
Do they speak common? Does she speak common? Are they speaking common?
Yeah. We'll say common. They common would be a second language for them, but seeing that you guys are all outsiders,
Okay. Yeah.
Friggin' tourists.
we'll make it easy.
Am I up?
I ain't got shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna give her.
So
a
I'll
smoky eye out.
Tried to give her the bracelet. Like you have.
Yeah,
I would love to give this to you.
If you can
you
get
can
it off,
take
you
it
can
off.
have it.
Honestly,
before
that's what I was
get
gonna
up
try.
there, I'll pull my sword
I
out.
mean, that's not
and
really important
Put
to
it
you.
into
That
another
you want it going.
hilt.
It's important that it's gone.
Pull the hilt off, and I have a second one, and give her the first one. This
I
used
give
to,
him a long glare.
This used to be my wife's.
Is this the trick?
Sorry, not hilt. Scabbard, is that the term?
Okay, I thought
For
you were pulling the sword back. I was
No.
like, "You
The sheep?
dick."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sheath.
Scabbard, sheath.
I knew what you were talking about.
I'll
Yeah, yeah.
unsheath and then sheath it into the second one I have there. And this used to be my wife's before her. This used to be my wife's. But I think it would be fit for you as well.
Bless you for parting with such a treasure. Rest easy knowing that your memory of her is probably what is more valuable.
So you fail.
I don't know. She's like,
She's more or less like, trying to console you for that. Thanking
she's
you in a way.
robbing you.
She turns to you.
So I also bow and flutter my little wings.
As you do, she kind of eyes you and she says, "My goodness, are you one of mine?"
I think so. These just came out today.
I lose track of it all, but you certainly do look the type.
It was quite a surprise. I'm gonna give her my color changing cape. and tell her that it is my favorite part of my wardrobe, but I don't think I'll be wanting to hide my wings anytime soon. And I'll show her how it works.
Such a beautiful accessory. I appreciate you giving it to me. Only after you have no more use of it. And she does kind of like hold her stare for a moment, but she gives you a pass.
I also would love to give you this bracelet if you could take it off.
I have his bracelet.
Well,
Full disclosure, it's probably best that you didn't try and pull that one.
Yeah. That was a joke whenever I
way to
said
make
that.
me feel like an ass, Alex.
I'm sorry. This is Veronestra. She's very
What
vain.
else am I supposed to give her? I don't have anything like. They got all this.
I'm not saying you had a wrong answer. You
they're
passed.
dingle
Like
hopper.
she just
Like
gave
it.
you a sly remark.
You're also young. You don't have as many life
I'm
experiences as the
56,
rest of
but
us
I've only
do.
old
lived
now,
18 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have as many life experiences as we do.
Yeah, but I mean, did you take anything from home? You know, like what before you left?
Just give her something dumb that's from
So-
the prime material. She
I gave
doesn't
her
know.
a color changing cape.
They have those here.
She
she's
took it.
She's happy.
So, Your Majesty, we all need help getting back to the elemental plane of Earth.
I see.
And I'm willing to give everything I have for her.
Nix, is there another? And she smiles and eyes you, but you can tell behind that smile she is near rage.
Whoa.
Is there another what?
Another
Lady.
Patron.
friend.
I don't think I'm gonna lie to her. I would say, yeah, there have been others.
Well, perhaps it's best that you gave me my bow back.
Yeah,
Damn.
and I offer.
Oh my god, this is the
bad
worst breakup I've ever seen.
I also offer this as more payment. And he just hands it over. I don't have to tell you what that means.
I feel as though I've seen this. Something like it.
Do you still have the sword?
I don't have the sword.
What?
I thought you did.
No,
I thought
I did.
you
I
did.
gave
Oh,
it to
so
you.
You have the sword.
No, you have it.
No, I thought she gave it to
Oh,
you.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because you asked
I
for
do.
You attuned to it, yeah.
I mean, unless you want to give it back to me, I'll say I tuned to it last
Okay.
night.
Yeah.
It's not a monk weapon.
Thank you. I think.
Want it to be.
I'm hoping this is like over the top payment.
Can't say much.
Yeah.
It definitely
I'm definitely
is.
like groveling, like this is it.
You all have come quite well prepared for outsiders, and I appreciate everything that you've done for me and for this place. Rest assured that good deeds on your way to Marilve have not gone unnoticed. That said, I do not believe I have the power to bring you where you need to be. I do believe that I could ask my mother to be of assistance. But I feel as though perhaps something else would be in order for that to happen.
Is her mother?
The queen of the summer court, dude.
So this is your patron, right?
No doubt you've heard
X.
Yeah.
mumblings amongst the party and the lower floors. They tell of a desaturation of our plane. It's unpleasant.
What is this? Wait. I'm like,
Everything's going gray.
The gray.
Everything's going great. Thank
Yeah.
you. Okay, sorry. I was like, wait. Oh, sorry.
And it's part of the reason we're here now. You see, some of what's being served in our drinks is a substitute for the light that we are missing. Something is seeping through the gray gate. Something that needs to be stopped before we can tend to this crater madness. They may be connected, in fact.
I think we might have seen something from the Great Gate.
Someone.
Someone.
Or some of the effects. Cheryl, not really. I don't think y'all told about the.
She,
I didn't
like,
break
as she
contact.
realizes where the conversation is going, she holds a hand up and the music does stop for a moment.
We dare not say it here.
Still having a merry time.
Thank you.
I'm dancing.
The music continues.
We dispatched an agent of the Grey to get here.
I see. So it has
Dude, no,
poured over to the material, has it?
It has.
And it did also feed from the material.
So then I believe this deal would be of benefit to everyone seated at the table.
Well, if you all are also having craters here, from what I understand, it's quite possible that that many of the planes are experiencing the same, and maybe not in the exact same place, but we too are having craters, and we're trying to fix those. So I'm wondering if maybe as we fix those, we'll also fix yours.
Make a persuasion check to see if she's going to give you much more than that.
It's not very good, Alex. It's a 7.
Hers was not very good either. She has been charmed more or less by the gifts that most of you have brought.
You
Really
did
like
good.
that color keep changing.
She loved it.
Everybody did
yeah.
good.
That was the most part of that sentence. Yes.
I didn't even think about the fact that, like, saying I didn't want it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like me as Morgan didn't
I know.
think
Well,
about it.
also, it sounds like a compliment to her
Yeah.
because she says because of your wings.
Yeah, like, I
it's
wanna
like
show
it's like
my
yeah, I want to
wings
show my
off.
wings. I'm a cute fae, and she's
Yeah.
like, you don't need
Yeah,
it anymore.
yeah,
and you're like,
exactly.
Oh.
See through this bullshit.
I know, yeah,
Pride means
but I totally got where you were coming
Yeah.
from. That it was sweet.
As she kind of shifts in her seated position into something like a little bit more flattering, she crosses her legs, and you actually can see a bit through her gossamer dress the like almost grain pattern that goes across her skin. It looks like her skin looks like that of golden oak, and
And I'll do my bow again as like seeing. Not as I
Feel
see her
free-
legs. Get out of here, Samuel.
To get a closer look, bow
feel
down.
free
Yeah.
to take these words as idle party gossip, but I have heard very much the same from our other sources, that these craters are appearing everywhere. It's quite interesting, really. And she kind of like chuckles a bit, but you can tell again that like there's a serious undertone here. She's just having a good time.
I'll
you
try
know?
to match that.
Does her
same
drink look
energy.
empty or close to empty?
It's about a quarter left of it.
Does
I'll
Cheryl
also
still have flying?
apologize and say, and my
10 minutes.
sincerest apologies
10
if this may
minutes,
not be the space or time for this kind of conversation.
No, it's what we're here for. It's only that we maintain our emotion at such a high level so that we do not perpetuate the gray. And she rolls her eyes and kind of like shrugs it off, even though it is very serious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there like a special place where she's getting her drinks from, or she's getting them pretty much someone else is bringing it from the same place?
Make a perception check and see if you can tell.
Can we also see if maybe if also like other forms of entertainment also then like perpetuates a like jovial like demeanor.
Cheryl's trying to get her a refill.
Yeah.
So 8.
I gathered that.
But 8, yeah.
With the 8, you can see that there's a private bar up on this level, but you're not sure if that's where she's getting her drink from.
Okay.
The drink itself is almost completely clear, and occasionally catches the sort of radiance from her dress.
Somewhere.
It is a fizzy drink, and as it fizzes, the little bubbles almost shower into like little colored sparks.
Cheryl would say, "I'm going to get another drink. Would you like me to fetch one from the bar for you as well?"
Oh, please. Yes.
And he'll fly down and
Fly down.
fly back up. And
Dumbo. Okay, so what were you trying to do?
Sorry, I was trying to perceive also if entertainment also perpetuates the jovial like demeanor of everyone.
Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, there are performers here. Many of the guests are performing in their own unique way, you know.
Okay.
My liege, are we allowed to ask questions for free.
You have my presence.
No, that'll cost you one
Yeah.
sun water
Well, I
drop.
figured I'd gamble on one.
Yeah, yeah.
Vithnica. Never heard of it?
I'm afraid I haven't. Where is this?
It's far away on the planet.
I assume the material.
Yes. Indeed. A lost island. I'm trying to find.
I
Well,
quite enjoy lost things.
Damn.
Yeah, for the record, I would not like Veranestra either.
Yeah, she kind of sucks.
okay.
She's honorable. She's more or less, you know.
Out of the dead end.
She didn't like my fucking
She's honest.
Yeah,
Yeah. I gave my bitch my favorite
She's
cake.
an honest prick.
fair enough. So to the matter at hand, so we can continue having such a great time. I think it would be in everybody's best benefit that we figure out the issue with the gray before anything else. After all, what allies would we be if we were
Are you,
gray?
are you charging us with this, Malise?
If you would have the task, considering that you are no longer in my employ.
If it will fulfill our needs.
I believe that it would.
I do have one more question for you, though. We did, one of our friends, and I'll gesture to Ren, did happen to make a deal with a tree on the way here, and we need some small amount of sun water to fulfill it. And we, being foreigners, don't really know where we might procure. Cheryl's doing his best to try and talk like her. Procure.
Indubitably.
Some of this.
Post haste.
Indubitably. Is he wearing his bowler hat? Trying to look really fancy?
He would look like someone else.
No, he disguised as himself.
As
just
himself.
just with a bowler hat. Yeah.
In a bullet.
The bowler hat stacks indefinitely.
Yeah.
It's an infinite
It doesn't know what to do with itself.
Indubitably.
and they all disappear back.
Yeah. Yeah, tips like 15 bowler hat.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Yeah.
Well, I am happy to present you with some good news. As part of this conversation, you are in the right place for such a thing. And she kind of elegantly gestures over to another side of the balcony, separate from the private bar. There is a small crystalline reservoir through which it is the water within is being struck by a prismatic ray of light from outside.
So maybe if we could, this is just to you all as players, not in character. Shouldn't have hit myself so hard there.
Knock yourself out of
Maybe
character.
you could have this delivered to the tree, so we don't have to go back to the tree.
I mean, that was always my idea of first plan. Is that?
Now we know how it's made. And you have daylight.
Well, yeah, but
I
think it's more
really
the
good at
crystalline
doing my
thing,
backup
too.
plans. So let's go with the first plan. And the backup plan is to blow the whole fucking place up.
The whole
so
family.
how? And,
He says out loud.
Cheryl's gonna ask.
Roll for initiative.
Don't worry, my liege.
What would we need to do to procure a few drops for this tree?
You're my guest. Please, fill as much as you can. We'll replenish the rest.
And Cheryl will deep bow, and he'll look at,
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
and then he'll walk over there and fill up a thing, his smallest container, because he doesn't want to impose.
Yeah. In her mind, you guys have given a lot
Yeah.
and are potentially about to give a lot more for whatever
Gotta save this
deal
whole
you
fucking
are
country.
near striking. So she's happy to give up what is not so valuable to her, even though it is valuable throughout the Feywild. So I believe our deal is struck then.
I think we have an accord.
I have a Civic.
Oh,
But
very well.
whenever you think
Should
you might.
we fix the gray issue or report it to Titiana?
I would like to have the gray issue fixed first before approaching my mother,
Her mother.
What's her name?
Titania.
Titania.
She is the queen of the Seventh Ward.
I think I'll need a better gift.
So that's why they all have like New Jersey accents, because she's like kind of Italian. Titania.
Yeah.
So, with that said,
Came down in a bubble.
let me tell you what I know in terms of the right direction I should point you in. The right time of day, so to speak. And as she begins to break down how you might find the place known throughout the Fae as the Grey Gate, as she describes in vivid detail its large gray oaken doors, Nyx, it strikes a chord within you, and you recall so many years ago being told these cautionary tales about the Grey Gate and what one should do
Thank
upon
you for
arriving
54
there,
in chat.
and it never ended well for those that approached it. But that is what she's asking you to do. And that is where we will end our session tonight.
Hey, hey, right
I
before
do want to
The
tell her
great.
something though too.
Oh, right before we end it, we have a 2 in chat. So we'll have a 4 and a 2 in chat for next
Nice.
week.
Perfect.
Oh yeah! Thanks, dear Frosty.
Yeah,
good to
thank
see
you,
you again.
thank
It's been a
you.
little while, I think.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope everybody enjoyed our first session
about to say
in the
something?
Feywild today.
I think I was about to say something. Were you?
What you got?
Only
Did
made,
I was just telling him I want to tell something to her too, like before we leave her.
Gotcha.
Only
Okay,
made
we'll
one
cover that
deal-
after,
Only
but-
made like 1 or 2 deals and
You guys,
jail free card.
you guys did pretty good. Especially, thank you, Brett, so much.
you.
Obviously, if we're happy to have you for more sessions and stuff.
yeah.
But I gave Brett like my entire rule set for the Feywild, and he went right along with it. You did a really good job, man. Thank you.
You have to come back because we got to go to the Great Gate.
Yeah, for sure.
You were contracted for the Grey Gate at
I
this
am
point,
contracted.
and you still haven't found Matsuda. That's your guy.
I know.
Your guy.
The other woman. I hope you guys enjoyed our first adventure into the Feywild. I know that I did. If you're interested on what crazy antics brought us here, we have all of our old episodes up on YouTube, as well as some new content being posted fairly regularly. I am working on a really awesome mountain terrain video as one of our first crafting videos, and filmed for it last night. It's going to be really good. So can't wait to share that one with you guys. If you're not part of our Discord, please join. We actually just released a new custom magic item as part of our sub
Which
goal
will
today.
be in the Discord soon.
Yeah, I'll probably put that in tonight just because I'm
Okay.
so excited about it.
Yeah, it'll be in there tonight.
I'm looking forward.
Feel free to use it whenever you want. Just give us a little shout out when you do.
And last, if I am talking to someone in the future who is watching our content on YouTube, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Maybe even hit the bell so you don't miss an episode whenever we post new ones. I think that covers just about everything. So until next time, go out there and make some chaos. Goodbye.